Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to the live stream. We are diving in and taking a look at the brand new beta patch for Mount & Blade to Bannerlord, and basically finding out if sieges are in a much better spot. They said they were. I watched a bit of Italian Spartacus play sieges on his live stream, and he said they were better. So let's find out ourselves if the AI can now use ladders, siege towers, etc, etc. So it should be a decent stream. I also do have a game set up already as well. I loaded in, I cheated, gave myself money, food, and the clan level. So we can basically just join a kingdom right away, go to war, and test out some of the changes, which should be good. So we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that momentarily. I'll just let people filter in, check out the stream, etc, etc. But yeah, no, it should be good. How's it going, Harmon? Welcome to the stream. Aku, good to see you here. How you doing? Thomas, always good to see you. Queek, Azzy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Dan, how you doing? How's it going? Squiddy, welcome. Big Errol, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully I'll see you back here in an hour then, my man. We will obviously still be streaming. How they fix sieges? Well, apparently the AI uses siege equipment much better now. Like, much better. By the sounds of it, they've had to, like, redo a lot of the maps. Because I think a lot of the new maps, the AI works really well on. And some of the older, lower tier maps, the AI really struggles with. So, by the sounds of it, the old maps were just so fucked that they had to basically redo the settlements to accommodate the siege, AI, which, you know, is fine. Siege towers are still broken. I mean, I've seen on many maps that they're not, so it's clearly a map by map basis. Because I was watching Italian Spartacus and the AI was using all 3 ladders on a siege tower, so probably on some maps, but apparently on the lower tier maps, the AI really struggles still. But on the tier 3s and tier 2 maps, apparently they're much better, which is always good. How's it going, Jano? Welcome. Well, what you could always do, Aku, is you could always pop out the chat and then just stick it below, maybe. How's it going, Zachary? Welcome to the stream. Do you think siege battles will be a lot harder? No, if anything, they'll be easier. If anything, they'll be a lot easier. Because your soldiers can actually make their way up the ladders now to attack. Hey, how's it going, Ramsey? Welcome, welcome to the stream. How you doing today, man? What's changed in the new patch? I can't play, so I have no idea. I mean, loads of stuff has been updated and you know, etc. You can obviously go read the patch notes and find out. But basically, well, I mean, what we're testing today is siege battles, and they also added in keep battles as well, which I'm looking forward to testing out. Which is basically the defenders who fall back and don't die, then defend in a keep level. So I'm excited to test out to see how keep battles are as well, as that's a new feature. They can make their way to their own deaths more efficiently. Too true, Jonathan. Too true. Yeah, keep battles. Like I just said, as soldiers fall back, they then defend like the keep, the inner, I guess, throne room to the last man. So again, today we're having the cherry flavor, probably my favorite flavor. If you guys want to check this out, definitely can do so. Just !sneak in the chat and help support the channel. Use code JackieFish as you check out. Yeah, cherry is really, really good. Definitely recommend it for those of you. Will I put the mod list on Discord? What mod list? We're playing vanilla. This is just the new beta patch. No mods whatsoever. I actually have 0 mods on. Can I not get these patches in Epic? I have no idea. I doubt it. I don't think Epic has like a beta function, unfortunately. No, but seriously, Aku, cherry is really good. What you got to do is you got to make sure that you go ahead and let the so you put some ice obviously in your shaker cup with water, let the water get really chill, and then do it, like give it like 5 minutes so the water gets super cold, and then stick it in. Tastes absolutely amazing. Yeah, so it's basically like a last stand. Yeah, Zachary, as you say. Oh, I did not close the top either. It's basically like a last stand. So that's really cool. I did play the test when 1.61 came out and tested every single map. The ladders are working perfectly, not on every single map, but Siege Towers are still buggy. Ladders and rams now work. Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's great to see that they're making their way forward. I heard, Spartan, that Siege Towers were much better on the newer maps than they were on the older maps, which is obviously good news. Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's good that they're working. Or at least getting there, I guess, because, you know, that is a big part of the game that people have been wanted fixed for ages. So hopefully they can sort it out. I mean, obviously it's something that has to be fixed before launch, you know. But once it's done, then that, you know, that's great news. And hopefully they can take what they've learned for, you know, future battle maps and stuff like that, you know, DLCs, etc. Oh, so good. Literally, that is delicious. You gotta let the water chill, though. Number one top advice right there. You gotta let the water chill for like, I don't know, like 5 minutes with some ice in it. Then you mix it up and oh, it tastes absolutely delicious. If you guys don't know, I am sponsored by Sneak. They provide a very low calorie, I think it's like 10 calories per serving, 0% sugar, no artificial colorings or additives in their drink whatsoever. It's a 150 mg of caffeine, so it's less than a coffee and under half of your daily recommended allowance. And it tastes delicious as well, so I highly recommend you check it out. If you use code JackieFish on checkout, you can go ahead and help support the channel. You can pick up their starter pack, which is like £18, and you get a free shaker cup, and you get to try all 9 of their flavors, and it's a great way of, you know, testing it out. And unfortunately, they don't ship to Europe at the moment, but they do ship everywhere else. Hopefully, they fix Brexit stuff. But cool, let's go and check it out. So yeah, I went ahead and I basically got myself a big old army. Wait, why are people deserting my party? Wait, why am I down to 97 party limit? I was at like 200. Oh, whatever. I want to keep my crossbows. I mean, if we're doing sieges, I guess legionaries are way more important. So our crossbows down. Boom. Oh, we got 6 Imperial crossbows now. Alright, let's not go that far. Boom. Cool, cool, cool. So the question is, what faction do we join? Because I made it so that I was clan rank 3. So we could just join anyone. So what faction do we join? I guess the faction that's at war. Is my Empress at war? Apparently as well, the Kuzite maps are really bad for sieges. Oh, this is so nice as well. You can go back and forth. This is so much nicer. So glad that they've done this now. Because I haven't played any of these updates for ages. I've been on 1.9 for like the past 3 months. Will it come to India, the drink? I'm not sure, Bluebirds. You can go, if you're on their website, you can check and see if it's shipped to India. It's definitely worth looking up. If you just go to the website and go to the bottom, they have an entire shipping thing, so you can check out all the countries they ship to. They do ship around the world. It might just cost a bit more to ship, so I recommend if you're going to get it, maybe get a bit large amount. Hey, how's it going? Now let's welcome. Just become a mercenary? I mean, we could just become a mercenary, true. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the best. Is our Empress at war? Yeah, they're at war with the Azurai. So, where is she as well? She's in Arena. Let's head north. Yeah, I haven't played the new update in ages. Hello, my queen. Actually, for becoming a mercenary, you don't actually need to... I mean, she's right here, which is good. You don't actually need to talk to her, though. Oh my god, she's too fast for me. Why are you so fast? My Emperors. Apparently, they've also cleaned these models up a lot more as well. They look a lot less stupid. Sneak sounds good. Yeah, it's a great supplement. I recommend it for anybody who's looking to replace, like, it's definitely worth replacing Monster and like Red Bull and drinks like that, because again, it has no sugar in it, and also it's like 88p a serving, I think. So it's a great you know, addition to kind of swap it out for that. But also it's good for like swapping out for your coffee or something like that as well. I would like to join you as a mercenary. I would love to marry you. End your service. I'd fight for a sum. Cool. Count on me, milady. Let's join our army and get into some sieges. No grinning idiots. Yeah, I don't think the facial expressions are as stupid. I could literally just gulp down this cherry one, but it's so good. Hey, how's it going, Brian? Welcome. Hey, how's it going, Sarah? Jackie, you get coins for defeating parties. Yeah, but can't you see I have 974,000 gold because I cheated? It feels so weird not playing with any mods as well. I mean, that's not, like, people keep on saying siege towers haven't been fixed. That's not completely true, though, is it? Like, some siege towers do work. So you can't just say, you can't like, just give out that blanket statement, guys. Like, a bunch of you guys have said that. But I literally watched Italian Spartacus play for like an hour, and they did work. On many of the maps he was trying, just not all of them. What's my least favorite flavor? Probably... What one's this one? Probably the Purple Storm, because I don't really like grapefruit, and it's like a grapefruit-inspired one. You just finished ordering? Hey, thank you so much, Jono. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the support. The siege towers are a little weird, according to Italian. Yeah, but it's not like they didn't work on every map, you know? Can't just say, oh, they didn't work. We're going to test out the ladders now, which will be good. So, we'll have to check it out. And also, how's it going, Blue? Good to see you here, man. I didn't mean to be the first thing I say to you to be me narking on you, but how you doing, Blue? Hopefully you're doing good. It feels so weird playing on vanilla. I have not played... Oh my god, we're so... Because this is a brand new character, all of our stats are really low as well. What's the unit size? Yeah, unit size is up to max. Good. Well, let's see what the towers are like. Are they fixed? You guys have been telling me siege towers... sorry, ladders are in a good spot right now. So I guess let's find out. They've both gone up. Climb, my pretties. Was it? Yeah, I mean, the men are climbing. Oh my god, my stats are so bad. My stats are so bad on this character. Yeah, I mean, that's a beautiful sight. Oh, we don't even have RTS camera. My god. Have the members dropped? Yeah, I mean, of course they will, Ellis. You know, like, it will just happen. We'll have ebb and flows. As the campaigns start, the members will spike up, and as the campaigns end, the members will go down, you know? It's just kind of part and parcel. That's absolutely fine. You know, I'm super happy to be above 100, you know? If we can stay above 100, that's amazing. And obviously, as we start new campaigns, hopefully we can keep on pushing it, you know? You're using a Sumter horse? Yeah, I mean, all my stuff is bad. My god, though, we are getting massacred. It's probably good if I just die as well, because then we can take a look at the other siege tower. Did I decide on the next campaign? I think it's going to be bandits. I think it's going to be a bandit campaign, which should be really fun, I think. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty good, right? No complaints here. The men are constantly climbing up the ladders. It seems like it's working very effectively. I'm not sure. I was having a Seems like it's working very effectively. You know, as soon as one man goes up, the next one climbs on. There's a little bit of fifth bathing there. Like, as they try and figure out who goes up the ladder next. There's a little bit of issues, but, I mean, it's smooth, right? Also, we are losing men. Have they also improved the new siege AI as well? Like, is the defensive siege AI better as well? Because it seems like it's reinforcing the breaches much more effectively. Oh my god, they have so many archers back there as well. It looks like we're getting slaughtered right now. And it looks like they're immediately coming after me. The defensive siege AI looks really good. Like, it's actually, I go near it and it attacks me. I've got no mods on as well. Yeah, look, literally, it's like attacking me. I wonder what it's like at the gate. Let's go to the gate if I don't get shot by missiles. Hell yeah, this is really good. This is really good. I mean, we're getting massacred as well. They got men at the gate. Maybe they don't even have men at the gate. The Azerite known for our archers? I would say they're known for, like, their cavalry. Azerite cavalry in the desert is brutal. They've actually got no one at the gate. They're pushing down ladders back there. Oh, that's maybe a little... No, I mean, they are getting pushed up. Let's see what happens to the AI when we open the gate. Yeah, the AI starts to move to obviously defend the gate. Now I've opened it. Hopefully that'll relieve some pressure. This weapon is so good. Yeah, I mean, it seems like the AI is much more responsive. And they are going up these ladders as well perfectly. Hell yeah, I mean, so far, this is really good. So far, you guys know me, like, I am one to call out the bad stuff in Bannerlord. I'm probably a bit too negative when it comes to these problems. But I mean, so far, I'm really impressed. It seems like the AI is handling these very well. And it also seems like the defensive siege AI is much better as well. Yeah, my character needs to survive siege battles, so next time I'll make sure I survive so we can do them. They're only defending one ladder? No, they're not. There's no way around this side, so the AI doesn't need to worry about this. You can't, like, there's no way around here, so the AI is just blocking off here. They're defending, like, one part, but they're defending the only part because you can't, there's nothing over here. This soldier can probably clear this up, but yeah, no, the AI is defending perfectly. And then over here, they're also defending both layers as well. Yeah, over here they're defending both. Oh yeah. Hey, Van, how's it going, my man? Thank you so much for becoming a King level member. The tier 4 badass. Really appreciate that, Van. Thank you so much, man, and welcome back as always. I really do appreciate that, Van. You've obviously already got your YouTube and your Discord connected. So yeah, as King and Lord level members as well, guys, the new Life of a Bandit campaign will be starting. And when that campaign, before that campaign starts, you guys will be able to get your characters in the campaign, depending on what mods update for 1.6. I mean, I kind of want to wait to do that campaign, honestly. But Life of a Bandit, I think, will be quite short. Because I want to kind of do 1.6.1 now, considering the campaign, like the siege battles, are so much better now. At least this one was very, very good. Like, this was a good siege battle. The defense AI seemed like it's taken its pound of flesh. You know, like, this is how siege battles should be. Very few. Yeah, I know we're getting slaughtered, but that's how it should be, right? You're attacking a fortified position on the hill. So, this is how, like, it should be brutal to take castles. It should not be easy like it was in previous patches. You know? And that's why, like, destroying walls is so important. But yeah, as I was saying, Ban, if you are obviously as a king level member, you'll be able to get your characters in the game for the next Let's Play before it even starts. I'm going to make sure I edit everybody's character names right away. And if player switch or any other mod that allows me to get in and change plans, I can do that as well. But I'm having to wait until that stuff gets updated. Or if that stuff gets updated for that. But yeah, you'll be able to get all your like names in at least from the get-go, which will be great. Yeah, we're just a mercenary right now. You can still technically do Life of a Bandit, capture bandits and recruit them. Yeah, Fish. There's a few other mods out there as well that look quite cool. There was like a bandit hideout mod as well. You can like take over a bandit hideouts and stuff, which are pretty cool. And we're going to be using Scum and Villainy as well, so there'll be plenty of interaction for that type of campaign. Yeah, do I need to turn down the sounds a little bit? I can do that. The music's so far down as well. Gotta be listening to that amazing soundtrack. Thank you for letting me know, Van. I appreciate that. How's it going, Justin, as well? How you doing, my man? Thank you. I recommend an anime with great combat. I don't know. The new ones like Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen are all great. Obviously you got Naruto with very good combat, but it's long. I mean, there's plenty out there. Pretty much any shonen anime, and you're good. So unfortunately, we didn't get to see the keep battles. They did retreat to the keep, but we don't get to fight it, I don't think, because we're wounded, which is a shame. Yeah, we don't. Can I just heal myself? Is there an option? What's the cheat code to heal myself? Campaign. Does anyone know? It's like a HP. Add prisoners, add skills. It'll be like add, won't it, right? Add. Is there a tool one? Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Is Control H? Is it? Control H? Pressing Control H, you should have to have that open, maybe? Campaign heal. Just search heal. True. Oh, don't mean to do that. Heal doesn't turn up. Was it heal main party, yeah? There we go, boom. A minute. Oh, God. For a second, I thought I alt F4'd there. That would have been awkward. So then I just do this and then retreat immediately and then attack. Perfect. All right, let's see what the keep battles are like then. Bleach is really good. Isn't Bleach? Oh my God, look at this. How many men do we get? So it's 8 versus 12. So it really is like intense battles. This is a dope. I'm a big fan of this. These battles will be over kind of quickly. But I imagine the things that modders can do with stuff like this, you know? Like, I imagine these battles will be quite smooth, but I imagine, like, the bigger cities probably have really big pushes. And then imagine what modders can do with this as well. Shields up, boys. This is dope. Really good. This is actually a really good beta patch. I'm impressed. And you guys know me. I'm normally a negative Nancy when it comes to it. Push forward to the throne room or the inner keep. Boom. Do we win? Nice. Yeah, like imagine what modders can do with stuff like this as well. You know, I hopefully this is just the start of this, because what I want them to do is I want them to add like with the tier 3s as well, like with the tier 3 settlements, I want them to be like multiple scenes for the settlements itself. So only on like the big cities, like the capitals or something they could do, but have it so you have the wall fight. Then you have then you end that battle, and the soldiers that retreated back, which will be like only like 100, maybe the wounded as well, like 200 men in like maybe like half the enemy defense, falls back, and then they defend the streets. I mean, you have a scene where like that map, but you're just fighting over streets, and then finally you have the keep battle. That's what I want to see. That'd be really cool. Let's also take some of these soldiers so we can steal them. I think that'd be so cool. I think that would be really, really cool to have, you know? Like, have like, you know, progressive sieges would just be dope. Oh, yeah, we lost a lot of our men as well. I need to get rid of some of this food, I think. Oh, well, we're fine. Any loot? I did auto-spawn myself in some OP stuff that I'm way too weak to use, but that's fine, whatever. You know, like, I hopefully this is just the start, you know, of really great things for sieges. Hey, how's it going? Oh God, I always butcher your name. I really do apologize. I just call you Productions. I'll call you Productions. I'm really sorry. I don't want to embarrass myself and also offend you by trying to pronounce the name. I am very sorry, my man. I don't want to insult you at all. How's it going, Productions? I appreciate you being back here. I'm so bad with pronunciations. I really am. By the way, if you take all prisoners and there are more than you can have, the game will automatically leave the worst. Oh, really, Niels? That's interesting. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping. Oh, there's the love of my life as well, Era. Come back to me, Era. I'm really hoping that the player switch mod gets updated. Rhaegar the 7 grants Sinner Castle. Yeah, sorry. I'm really hoping the player switch mod gets updated because I'd love to do some stuff on the Game of Thrones mod, the Trials of the Seven, where we play as like important characters. I think that'd be some really fun stuff. Hey, how's it going, Sidharth? Again, apologies for butchering the name. How's it going, man? Hopefully I wasn't too far off. No, so we're just testing out the brand new patches for 1.6.1. Apparently siege battles are way better. We just fought a siege battle and they were way better. The defensive AI was really good and the offensive AI was really good as well. They use the ladders very effectively. Apparently siege towers still have some issues, but for the most part they're not awful. They work on some maps, but ladders work now on the majority of the maps. And it did seem to me that the siege AI was much better. I just make myself the 100-man stat man. Yeah, sure. Was it settled? Okay. Let me do that, Ramsey. Cheers. Boom. We are now unstoppable. Yeah, there we go. I guess we'll do this one. Like, I won't do all of these. That was the right one to pick, right? Yeah, more men. Here we go. And we should be able to have plenty of soldiers. Maybe I'll just two-hand it up as well. Leadership's up. Tactics, I guess, could also go up. That's a bit useful and gives you some men. And we'll do engineering if we're sieging as well. Hey, how's it going, Bonds? Welcome, man. How you doing today? Welcome, 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 Bonds. Good to see you here, dude. Oh, shit, we're no longer at war? No, we are. Let's go join this army in the south, then. How many men can we have now? 250. Okay, cool. Let's, so it's campaign. Add troop ID. What's the Imperial Legionary troop ID? Can someone just put it in chat really quickly? It's like just Imperial Legionary, right? Where is it here? Add gold, horses, influence, power, prisoners. What's the command? I thought it was add troops. Add underscore troops. No? Oh, give. Thank you. And it was just Imperial Legionary, right? Imperial... Did I spell that right? And a number? Probably haven't spelled it right. No. What did I spell wrong? What did I do wrong? I'll just Google it quickly. Bannerlord troop ID. We'll just spawn ourselves in some extra troops. Hey, how's it going, SCP as well? Here we go. Empire troops. Let's get some Imperial Legionaries. No? Did I do it wrong? That's right. Is it not? Campaign, give troops, Imperial Legionaries, 100. Is there no space between that? I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. You guys know what I'm doing wrong? Let's start marching towards this army and get into another siege battle. Oh, I'm missing... Okay, my bad. Oh, yeah, troop, not troops. Okay, cool. Thank you. Boom. My savior. Thank you. Cool. We actually don't even have that many now. Still, I mean, 200 Imperial Legionaries will get the job done, right? Come on, let's get us in some siege battles. We don't want to be fighting land battles. We want sieges. Let's see what the enemy are made of. Let's see the amount of members we have, production. The amount of members of the channels. Members of the channels go ahead and get special bonuses. Like they get to name characters in my next campaigns. And all that lovely stuff. They get access to private rooms on the Discord. Basically just a bunch of cool stuff like that. Saving. I was like, what the hell's happening? I haven't seen the new save system yet. In the new campaign, won't the bandits just declare war on you straight away? That'll make it hard to join them. Well, I mean, the problem is, Axel, is that I don't think Freelancer is going to be updated for the new campaign, for this new patch. I think it's only updated for 1.9, meaning that we're not going to be able to join an army like that, so we're just going to have to go off independent. We're just going to have to raid stuff ourselves. We're going to have to basically just be our own bandit, which should still be pretty easy, right? We start off killing villagers, we then work our way up to caravans, then picking off minor lords. And there should be, and we're obviously going to be using Scum and Villainy as well. And so there should be some good stuff we can do. I'm not sure if Scum and Villainy have anything that helps you being a bandit. Try to join, but through GPay, join options not working. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I just use PayPal normally. So I'm not sure how that system works. Normally, it doesn't. It's a bit finicky on phones, so you could always try it on PC. But yeah, I mean, maybe just try again in like 5 minutes. I appreciate the attempt, though, my man. Hey, how's it going, JJ? As welcome. Welcome. Jackie Hood. I had a really good name and I totally forgot. Oh, for our clan. I thought, for the clan, I thought it would be called the Brotherhood Without Banners. I thought that'd be dope. Hey, how's it going, SCP? How you doing, dude? Thank you so much for the $5, man. I really appreciate that. Leave a comment if you're a dentist. I need a good dentist because I want to get Invisalign just straight to my teeth, and it costs about $5 grand. So if any dentist wants to do it for free because you're a fan of mine, that'd be amazing. Or if anyone wants to donate $5 grand to me, that'd also be great. Either or. Thank you so much, SCP, for the $5. The army dissipated. I mean, should we just... I want to... How much influence is... I can't even form an army, right? If that's one of the reasons why I wanted to... That's one of the reasons why I wanted to join as a lord, because then I could muster soldiers. So let's find the queen and become a lord. Where are you? Oh, there she is. Perfect. You're heading out now, Axel. Alright, see you later, dude. Yeah, let's join as a lord because then I can form armies myself. I will simp for you to the very end. Oh, and she gave me some troops as well. Hell yeah. Gave me a big old two-handed sword. Sure. Well, you don't, KC, but I already had braces as a child. I had braces for free as a child, but then I was an idiot and didn't wear my retainer because I was a child. So then my teeth kind of just, didn't go back to as bad as they were, but then they, receded. So I doubt I could get it a second time on the NHS. So yeah, normally you can get it for free, but obviously the second time. Hey, how's it going? Thank you so much, Tidhalf, for becoming a brand new member. Make sure you !member in chat to see all your awesome stuff. Also, I think your membership just boosted us back up to 150, so I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. And welcome, welcome, welcome. !member in the chat to see all your bonuses. And then obviously make sure you join the Discord as well. Connect up your YouTube and your Discord, get access to a private room, and you'll have a flag next to your name evolving and all that lovely stuff. Yeah, well, I want to get the Invisalign braces, which are basically just like retainers. That's like, they're like 3D printed retainers. That aren't braces, so you just pop them in and out, but you have to wear them all day. And you just, as I said, you just pop them in, take them out when you're eating, put them back in, and then they're a lot less visible, and it's much simpler than having braces glued onto your teeth. Cool. So we can now form an army. So let's get in some siege battles, but obviously they're very expensive. Let's campaign. We're gonna add influence, so I can then just form an army. Add influence. I don't know, like 300 will be plenty. Cool, let's go sieging, boys. Who's closest to me? That'll do. Come at me, boys. Oh, we also got our first super thanks earlier as well. Dragon, no, it was Planet Express. Yeah, it was Planet Express, sorry. Went ahead and thanked $2 on my video. It's so weird that YouTube are doing that now. You can basically super chat, but on a normal video, to basically make it so that your message goes to the top. I was like, what the hell is this? And then I saw it was Planet Express. Cool, let's drop a siege then. So again, should we test out siege towers in this battle, or should we go with ladders again? Just keep on testing out ladders. What do you guys think? Oh, we also need food. Fuck, hold on. I'll be back with the magic of teleportation. Should we just test more ladder stuff, or should we go for plenty of men now, right? Or should we take a look at towers? Because apparently towers were a little bit of an issue. Because from the last battle, ladders worked perfectly. So let's get a ram. Let's get a siege tower. And let's get one siege tower and one set of ladders and see how that works. Oh, go away. I don't want to fight you. I want a siege. Oh, well, we got ourselves a big battle. I'll just spawn in some more soldiers when we win this. Hey, thanks so much, SCP, for another $5, man. I really appreciate that. Rome 2 with the DEI and 11 AD, or Attila with 1212 Roman AE. I think Rome 2. Honestly, if you can pick up either game for 75, I would just wait for the game to be 75% off and get both. Honestly, or I mean, you can probably find it 75% off somewhere. Oh my god, this is so much nicer now. They've done a great job at updating this game. Like, this patch has been really, like, this is nice. Just like all the UI is just so much cleaner. Stands out way more. I can only reinstall one. Then Rome 2, there's a new beta patch for DEI. I recommend grabbing that. Yeah, grab the new DEI beta patch. Oh my god, I got wrecked. Have I got my reshader on as well? Yeah, I do. Good. What's my performance on? Medium. My FPS is pretty. Because we're not running loads of mods. I think we'll just go up to that. Just do that. Make it look a little bit nicer.
Cavalry, move!
Oh, we can't go ahead and there's so many mods I can't use. Like, I'm so used to RTS. But yeah, I recommend yeah, I don't know actually. I mean, both are good. I haven't played the 12-12 campaign in a little bit, so it's probably got some great updates. See, they are even coming at me as well. They are, right? Yeah. Good.
Horsemen, forward, move!
The Attila soundtrack's good. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Can't complain. Once again, I would say, I don't know. I would say download one for a bit and then play the other one when you've done a campaign on that one. But for me, I mean, DEI is my favorite mod of all time. But then again, the AI is pretty... I mean, the AI is dog shit in both games. But it's particularly bad. It's particularly bad in Rome. Maybe do some 12-12. Where the hell are you guys going back there? Maybe do some 12-12 and then go back to Rome DEI when the new patch comes out. Oh, we're almost dead here. That's not good. RTS camera needs to get added officially. Yeah, I don't think it ever will, though, honestly. These are watch. I got sniped. I don't think it ever will because it kind of goes against the like main ethos of the game, right? What? It's so annoying not to be able to command my soldiers. I'm so used to RTS camera. Like, what the hell is the defensive AI doing? Just letting our archers die. Obviously, the infantry's getting the high ground, which is fine. Let's retreat and then go back in, and I'll just heal myself, and we'll just attack them. What was the heal? It was campaign heal, right? Heal main party, yeah. Tree. Attack again. The AI is gonna lose all my men. You can speed up when you get knocked out. Oh, can you now? That's good. Sorry. Oh, well, this is fine. Would be good to have RTS camera added as toggleable. Yeah, I mean, for sure. I think it would be a great... I think it would be a good addition to the game. Yeah, Casey, I'm way too used to RTS camera where you just play as a companion. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, I think RTS camera could be implemented into the game. But also, I know a lot of I think a lot of people would like it. I think it's only a lot of the hardcore people who wouldn't like RTS camera being added to the game. If I'm being completely honest.
Cavalry!
I think the majority of new people would just enjoy it. And also as well, you got to think about it. Like, battles are so much bigger
Take over command!
than they were on Warband. Like, I went back and played Warband quite a lot. A month or two ago? And, like, the battles in Warband are, like, you know, like 100 person deep. And all that happens is both sides just like, you know, walk into each other in, like, a line going backwards. You know, like a marching column. Make RTS a perk? Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool. That'd be a good way of doing it. I just think it should, yeah, as you guys said, a toggleable option would be good, but then it's like the discussion of like, what's the point of adding something? Or what a shot if, you know, only so many people are going to use it. But I think it'd be a very good addition to the game. I think a lot of people would use it, you know. Let's not die now as well. We must have a lot of javelins to lob back at them, right? What keyboard do I use? A Logitech one. I can't remember what it's called. And I'm not going to show you my keyboard because it's filthy. But yeah, I use Logitech everything. They don't sponsor me or anything. I wish they would sponsor me. But yeah, that's what I use. Good job, boys. Love your javelins. Just charge. Let's not die this time as well. Any games you're excited for? Yeah, Knights of Honor. Really looking forward to Knights of Honor 2. I played the original many years ago when it first came out. So that's a game I'm really looking forward to. The new DLC for CK3 I'm looking forward to. Full release of Baldur's Gate 3 I'm really looking forward to. That's going to be amazing. That comes out next year, hopefully next year. So there's loads of stuff. Yeah, like the how's it going, Robin, as well? The battles in like this right here is basically a warband battle. The AI just runs at you, not in formation, like we're doing now. Well, this isn't obviously super regular of a battle. But yeah, that is basically a warband battle, and it's normally a lot smaller. Yeah, like, that's always the thing, Casey. I 100% agree. I know a lot of people wouldn't want to use RTS camera. And I can understand why they don't want to. They want to just be a soldier on the battlefield, you know? Like, and I totally get that. So, yeah, I mean, that's where the discussion spawns, right? It's like, is it worth, you know, doing all that work to get RTS camera working the way they want to if, you know, not everybody's going to use it? You know, if only half the people are going to use it, then what's the point? So it's an interesting, I definitely see both point of views. Annoyingly, their archers are wrecking us right now. But yeah, I mean, obviously I think they should add something like that. Just because the scale, the formations. I personally as well would love to see more diversity in battles as well. Instead of having 3 groups of like archers, infantry, cavalry, like I'd like to see armies like separate war bands being split up, you know? Like have everybody command, instead of them all being one big army, have like one army on your left-hand side, which, you know, encompasses a general, infantry, archers, cavalry, then have like another army in the center, you know, kind of have them flanks and have each of the flanks under command of an AI. Obviously, it's probably a bit too AI intensive, but that's what I would like to see. I mean, obviously, also my biggest wish for battles in Bannerlord is giving me the ability that the AI has in battles. Because, like, right now, if I go over to my cavalry and I mean, I've already done it. But if I go over and I delegate command of my cavalry over to the AI, the AI immediately splits them in two. They immediately go defending left flank, defending right flank. Whereas me as a player, I have no option of doing that whatsoever. I have no option of telling my cavalry to defend the right flank. I can, like, draw a line and set them to be there, but, you know, they have no artificial ability. So I wish the players would have more chances to do stuff like that, where they can, like, almost give command over to the AI in a sense, but it's almost like you're just kind of like giving command over to your sergeants in them armies, you know? Like you're giving like a rough order. And then I think you wouldn't necessarily need RTS camera, because then you would just be like, oh, we actually might lose this battle. What the fuck? I've been too busy talking. It's because of these archers, you know? Literally these archers. Right. We actually lose this battle. No, there's no way. We've killed 500. They've killed 300. But yeah, like I wish I had the thing. Oh my god, their cavalry is ripping us apart. We had killed 2-1 before I died. I just want to fight siege battles, you know? Yeah, like I wish, yeah, this is basically all I'm saying is, like, I wish I could give the AI more command over my soldiers, but have more influence over what the AI does with them soldiers, is all I'm saying. You know, like, I don't necessarily care that I'm giving over parts of my army to the AI. I just wish I could tell the AI a bit more of what to do with them, you know, rather than there being a dice roll and then they decide what to do. Like, I wish I could just be like, okay, AI, take command of my cavalry and just play super defensive with them. And then the AI's like, sure thing, Jackie. And then they have like a set of commands they can do as a defensive general, you know? That's basically my point. I mean, I'm pretty sure we win this battle, right? Yeah, we win the battle. We've killed way more. Hey, Jackie, what's the difference between a Knights Templar, Crusader, and a Byzantine soldier? I have no idea, production. Tell me the punchline. You heading off now, Janner? All right, see you later, man. And you heading out to F2B? All right, see you later. Also, how's it going, Gladiator? I'm not sure if I said hi to you above. How's it going? Also, I think if there is and it's done well and the UI is good for people, would use it. With my RTS camera? Yeah, I mean, as long as like the UI is good and it's like an optional thing, I think it'd be great. Because, yeah, I just think with RTS camera, I know I keep on going back and forth and it's a bit muddied on my points, but I think the Bannerlord has evolved a lot, and I think people, you know, a lot of people would love to use RTS cameras. One of the reasons why it's the most downloaded mod, you know. Being able to command these massive 1,000-man battles is epic, and you know, if someone wants to pause the battle in their, you know, in their solo player campaign, I don't really see a big issue, you know. Hey, I appreciate the plug, F2B. Use code JackieFish. Jackie, yeah, no, I already clicked that fish, but thank you. Hold on, stay in the chat, F2B. Stay in the chat. Where are you? Sorry, my chat takes ages to load here, so I need to find your name. There you are. Oh my god, so many people died in this battle. There you go. There you go, F2B. You are now a moderator on YouTube as well. So now you can ban out people. Now you can ban SCB. She is angry. Just get out of my face. Take over soldiers. Upgrade. Oh, this is nice as well. They've updated this as well, you know. Like, they've gone ahead and implemented a handful of mod stuff, you know. This was a mod thing. Over our prisoner limit? Whatever. She might recruit some of these prisoners as well. We need the manpower. We need the men. So I just recruit everybody. The Azariah will now fight with me. It seems like prisoners come to your call much quicker than they did last time. Hell yeah. Hey, Gladiator, thank you so much for upgrading your membership, man. For some reason, it doesn't show up on YouTube. For whatever reason, whenever you update your membership. So I apologize about that. But thank you so much for upgrading to a Lord level member, man. I really appreciate that. Obviously, you'll be able to get your character name in the brand new campaign before it starts. So make sure you have a good think about that. Connect up your YouTube and your Discord so you'll see the room. I'll basically make another separate room for the new campaign right here for the Crusader names. Oh, look at Queek being super professional there as well. Closed until further notice. God damn. It's like it's a professionally run Discord. But yeah, basically I'll clear this room and we'll start again. And all the King and Lord level members will be able to give me new names. And I'll get all their names in the campaign. Again, I'm not 100% sure how much I'm going to be able to edit when it comes to... Let's also get some more men in here as well. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to edit when it comes to... like banners and stuff, because it really depends on whether or not player switch will be updated or not. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I will at least be able to change everybody's names. At least. Prisoners are easy to recruit because of your free... Oh yeah, true. Very true. What is the, Ramsey, what is the stat that modifies that? Is it roguery, or is it like leadership, or is it what? There's a sneak Discord? It's a partner Discord. You guys aren't allowed to see. No, it's just for their like their partners, so they can tell us about new products and stuff like that, Gladiator. But yeah, make sure you join my Discord so that you can see all the awesome stuff. Let's just get 2 siege towers. We probably should wait for a few more Membo. We still got 100 wounded, so this is quite cool though. Like getting stuff like this. Akira has arrived. The Azariah, they're offering. Oh, we need to go to war then. They're offering... Apparently the war demands are much better now as well. No, don't. Yeah, apparently the peace and war stuff is like much more like fine-tuned and makes a lot more sense now. So let's assault. Let's give it a go. I'll upgrade everybody I can. Before we fight. Let's get some more archers. And let's assault. It's roguery and leadership. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Because I imagine in our campaign that's going to be pretty important, right? So this is the same map. This is the same map we're fighting on. So it'll be interesting to see how the siege tower works on the same map. Also, we might not even win this battle, by the way. Because we don't have that many men left. We might have to run away. Hey, how's it going, in? Welcome. Any update on the co-op mod? Not to my knowledge. I check the Discord pretty frequently. And they're just working away. They haven't... You guys should obviously also join their Discord. Where is it? I'm part of so many bloody Discords. Crusader Blade. Bannerlord Carp. You guys should join their Discord because they have a weekly update thing where you can just see what they've been working on for the week. It's just chugging along. It's going to take as long as it takes, right? So, but yeah, they have like a weekly update thing here where they're just like, oh, we're currently working on building the CI. We're playing player interaction. And they just show awesome stuff like that, which is good. Very true. If you're down, Ramsey, that would also be quite good if you're willing to do that. I imagine it wouldn't be obviously as difficult as last time as well because you're not having to create any weird factions. You just have to go in and rename. Or if it's simple, you could just tell me how to do it and I'm happy to do that as well. If it's not too difficult. But yeah, no, I really appreciate the offer, Ramsey. I really do, man. Thank you so much for all the help. You're the MVP, especially with the Crusader campaign as well. You are the ultimate MVP for that. Also, we are losing so many men now as well. Like, we've already lost 114 men. I thought the AI, the defensive AI is doing so much better. Hey, thank you so much, Big, for becoming a brand new member at the Flag Carrier tier. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Big. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you exclamation mark member in chat. Hell yeah, boys. We're already back above 150. That's awesome. I really do appreciate all the support. If you are a member, make sure you do exclamation mark member in chat. Join the Discord. Connect up your YouTube with your Discord. It's absolutely dope. Yeah, as long as you have an XML editor of some kind. Oh, yeah, I do have Notepad++. Yeah, well, if you could just show me how to do that, or if you want to, if you want to do it, that's fine. Of course, I wouldn't say no, but I'm also happy to do that as well. Okay, let's test out this siege tower then. How are we gonna do, boys? How are they gonna do? So they're going up one ladder. Yeah. This is better because they are attempting to climb, but they're kind of struggling to do it. So this is a better behavior by the AI. I can see the AI doing it rather than beforehand. They were just standing still. Oh no, this was a thing as well that people mentioned is apparently, oh my God. Apparently the AI really struggles to go up the ladders when the drawbridge is up. As soon as it goes down though, apparently it's a bit better. Yeah, I mean, they're still struggling. But they are going up. Like, they are using 3 ladders. They're just not doing it as effectively. They're still getting confused here. And apparently this is the case on, like, a handful of maps. Control H, does Control H just heal me in battle? Oh, my bad. Yeah, so siege towers are still a bit of an issue. How's the ladder going on the left-hand side? See the rams up as well. Yeah, ladders are perfect now. Which is great. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome, right? Ladders work perfectly. Very effective. Great to see. Battering ram as well. Apparently, that's been fixed as well, so they actually deal with... Because beforehand, the AI wasn't going in and attacking the next gate. So it seems like on a handful of the maps... I mean, again, like, the AI is effectively, like, is using it, but it's not good, you know? Like, it's still not passable. This is still an issue. But they are... It seems like the behavior is much improved, which is great. Hopefully, they can continue to enhance it. Yeah, ladders seem like they work really good. I agree with you. I agree with you, Gladiator. Just seems like siege towers. Yeah, siege towers have been a thing since launch. They've just been messed up, so you never see me use them because they're so broken. Maybe it's a bit of a targeting issue because too many at the bottom, same time ladders to them. Yeah, it's probably something to do with like the air, because like obviously the siege tower is one item, and like, you know, this siege tower is one item, but it has 3 ladders, whereas over on this other side, you know, these are 2 individual things. So the AI probably understands a lot better. Like, it's probably much easier for the AI to grasp, this is one ladder, I go on it and I climb it. Whereas on the siege towers, because it's like one big item and there's 3 ways of passing up, it's probably much harder and probably much more difficult for the AI to comprehend, like, is this ladder being used? Is this ladder being used? Is this ladder being used? What ladder should I take? So that's probably why the AI really struggles to make its way up on these. But again, hopefully that's something they can improve. Apparently on some maps it's good, and it's not like the AI isn't using every single ladder. They're just having a hard time consistently using every single ladder. Looks like a few of the catapults or trebuchets are bringing down some sections of the walls is best. Yeah, I really wish that would be a thing in battle. I wish I could destroy parts of the wall mid-battle. That'd be really cool. You know, that's what I'd be looking forward to. So if I was to obviously make a list of things I would love to see in sieges, this would be my top 3. this would be my top 3 things in no particular order. Obviously, fix siege equipment, add in more siege equipment. So different types of siege equipment, whatever it would be, it'd be cool to have more variety. Obviously, number 1 priority, fix siege towers. Ladders seem like they're working perfectly. Rams seem like they're working. But add in more like custom siege towers, like different levels to them. Maybe you can have a siege tower with a bunch of soldiers already in it as it moves up with like a ballista on top. Do that kind of cool stuff. Number 2 would be having another layer. So say this is the first battle. We just did this battle. Then the 66 wounded men plus anyone who and the 22 have retreated. We then fight on another level of siege battle. We then fight for this part of the map in like another battle. You know, we bring up a battering ram, and I don't know, or maybe we just cut down this gate. But it's like another battle. Like we go out of this one, like you would, and then you would start smashing down this. Then you jump into another battle where they get all their wounded back, or at least some of their wounded. And then we just take this inner layer. You know, we smash through this inner gate, and then we fight them for this part, this courtyard. And then finally, we then have the keep battle. That would be my dream for that. And then what? I had another point. What was my third point? I was going to make another point, but I've completely forgotten. Oh, yeah, and then finally it'd be that we'd be able to destroy parts of a wall mid-battle. And, like, you'd be able to put up ladders in a set. Like, there'd be more places where you could assault the settlement from. There'd be my free, like, bonus, my 3 things I would love to see. But let's do this keep battle. I'll heal again, and then we'll do the keep battle again. So it's just heal, right? Main party heal. Boom. Retreat. Attack. Oh, this is a dope-ass map. Look at this map. This map is awesome. Oh, this is really cool. I like this. What happens if you lose this keep battle? Do you just have to go in again? Like, imagine this keep battle as well with, like, a full army of elite soldiers. That'd be great. That really would be awesome. I can deflect arrows now, right? Because I've got 300. Yeah, like imagine just having like a line of infantry just holding this section of the battlefield. You have to wreck. This is a cool ass map though. So are there... this is different as well to the other map we fought. This is really dope though. I'm impressed. Like, they've done a good job with these. Hopefully we get the... I imagine as well, the fixing sieges. Oh, this is so cool. Especially if you have like more men and you like open up into new areas. You could do so much with something like this. Hey, how's it going, Gerhook? Welcome, man. Good to see you here. Haven't seen you in a little while. Ever since I betrayed you. So what did they do to make sieges better? So ladders, from my experience so far, we've only done 2 battles, but ladders now work perfectly. Battering rams now work perfectly. Siege towers still have some issues, but they're much better than they were. Still not good though. Siege towers still aren't great. Is it a big update or minor fixes? I would say it depends how long you've played, like since you've played Tristan. I would say if you haven't played since like 1.9, this is probably a big update for you. And this is a fun, like I'm having a great time doing these sieges. They're much better now. Much, much better. This is a great step forward, honestly. Like, I'm genuinely really impressed. Yeah, at the end of the day, this stuff should have been, you know... This, you know, the siege AI working should have just been in the game. But yeah, there's loads of, like, just quality of life. Like, the UI just looks better now. There's new bonuses, like upgrading soldiers and recruiting prisoners and stuff. Like, this UI has all been updated. The campaign map has some better UI stuff, like... Yeah, it's a really good update. I'm impressed. Let's show them Mercy as well. There's obviously still, you know, a very long way to go when it comes to this game, you know, being in an amazing state. But they're definitely going in the right direction with this patch. Like, I've been pretty disappointed with the most recent patches, honestly. They haven't really done anything major. This patch has been good. You know, you get the keep battles, which are great. You get the new duel mode, which is cool for multiplayer. It's a step in the right direction. And yeah, the defensive CJI seems way better as well now. The defensive CJI seems way better. I was running up behind it, and obviously you guys know normally that when you run up behind the defensive CJI, they normally just sit there, just like facing forwards, just smoking their pipe or whatever they do, you know, enjoying the gate's view. But no, as soon as I got relatively close to them, like, I don't know, like maybe as soon as I got like from here to my mic, yeah, like, oh, that's a really good example. But like as soon as I got within like, I don't know, like 4 people like in front, they would immediately turn around and like 5 of them would chase me a decent distance. So I'm sure you can still abuse it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure you can still abuse it, but it's way better. The AI does react to you going behind them, which is awesome. And from the 2 castle battles we've played, we've lost a lot of men getting to the walls, whereas before you barely lost anyone. Wait, what are you saying, Big? Ramsey, didn't realize you were here. Thanks for letting me know. I've been missing the game. Saying for a new PC, so can't wait to play your mod. Hell yeah, Big. What PC are you picking up, man? Or are you looking to go? Have you guys heard that apparently the Age of Empire 4 beta is bricking 3090s, like the New World update was? How scary is that? You pay like $1,100 or whatever for a 3090, and then you play New World and it gets like, you're basically, by bricking, I'm pretty sure it just means it wipes it, so it's basically unusable. You have to like go through some hoops to get it back working. Like, that is so fucked. It really is. I'd be so pissed. And apparently it's not like a game problem. Apparently it's an Nvidia problem, which I can imagine is the case if it's happened on 2 different games. Like, I think Nvidia are, I guess it's much more reason to buy AMD, I guess. Yeah, let's make peace. I mean, I don't really want to make peace, but we're going to make peace, so whatever. Is that going to be common with new games, you think? I imagine Nvidia are probably rushing to fix whatever issue is with the 3090. Yeah, and it's just the 3090 as well. So I'm very sure they'll be rushing to fix whatever the issue is. Is this me? I can't remember what I call myself. I think this is me. Hell yeah, I think we got a castle. Yeah, this is me. But yeah, how messed up is that? Like, imagine, like, I guess I'm sure Nvidia are probably, you know, rushing to fix stuff like that. But, you know, how pissed would you be? Like, I'm sure you can probably just go to Nvidia and be like, what, you know, fix it. And they'll probably send you a new one, but still. So are we at peace? Yeah, we're at peace for now. Okay, well this is good, because apparently I want to test some. Apparently, like, they're different in every single region. So I want to test some of the battles in different regions. So let's just spam this army. We'll just obviously wait until... We'll just go wait until we go to war again, and then we'll test out some more siege battles. Key battles are really fun, though. Really impressed with this update, honestly. And as you guys know, I'm someone who is very negative when it comes to games. So if I'm saying that, then this is definitely a pretty good update. Now, don't go into, obviously, expect, like, if you've played, like, the most recent patches, and then, you know, don't go into this when expecting a lot, but the improvements they have made are good. That's nice as well. It actually tells you how little money they have as well. If I was to sell this, it actually tells you up here now as well. Again, it's such a small thing, but it's really good to see. Is this going to be the Bannerlord update showcase, or you do a Battle Brothers? Yeah, it's probably just going to be us playing this mod, Camper. And how's it going, Camper, as well? What have I missed? I recently bought a 3070 and played New World. Game looks great. Glad I don't have a 3090. Yeah. Yeah, that's brutal, man. I mean, I've got a 2070 Super. And it's, it runs everything perfectly fine. Like, I honestly do need to try and improve my CPU. My CPU, I definitely need to try and buy a new CPU and motherboard at some point. Like, that has to be my next focus. Because I've still got an i7-8700, which is super, I think like 4 or 5 years old. I mean, it still works perfectly fine, but I could definitely do with something new. So if there's any tech companies out there who want to sponsor me, or if Bannerlord, if Tail Worlds are watching, they want to send me a new top-of-the-line PC to play their game on for launch, that would be amazing. They already had that in 6.0. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing as well, Gladiator. Because I do these long format campaign videos, like I stay like normally 2 patches behind. So like whenever I play these new updates, I like notice all these massive things. Like I go like, oh, this is cool. And you're like, Jackie, it's been in the game for like a month now. And I'm like, well, I haven't seen it. Dual system, yeah. There's new multiplayer servers which have a dual system in. It's only for 1.6 though. It's only for the live patch. You're upgrading Trials of the 7 for 1.6.1. So, for example, Ramsey, I'm always curious about this because I don't actually know. What is, like, the process? Like, what do you have to do to update it? Like, so, almost like, why... Besides, like, the new feature... yeah, I don't know how to phrase this. Like, so, obviously, like, you know, they add in new features and stuff to the game, which you obviously have to, like, incorporate. But what is, like, the process, the rough process of updating from one version to another? Is it just, like, going through your, like, making your spreadsheets line up with their spreadsheets or your code lining up with their code? Because I'm always curious about that. And then, like, obviously just troubleshooting all the conflicting code or... but yeah, sorry, Big. There is a new duel server where you basically go in and you just duel people, and there's like a leaderboard and stuff. It's quite cool. We could just demand we go to war, right? I'm sure all the boys want to go to war. Well, we also added in clans up here as well now, which is cool. Let's go to war with like the Western Empire. Something I think they should definitely add as well is like tell me who these guys are at war with as well. Like there's loads of space down here to add some more stuff. So why not just tell me that like, are the Western Empire at war with anyone? We have to go with this, we have to go with this. And yeah, they're at war with these factions. Obviously they're just AI factions, but like tell me down here. That'd be cool, you know, just why not? There's like current wars, and then you have their wars and our wars. Basically just run the game and see if it crashes and then try and figure out what the problem is. Most of the time it's kind of guesswork if it's a full overhaul because, yeah, there's so much. I guess every part of the game is changed. Which is why I guess a lot of mods are just waiting until the game fully comes out and patches aren't like every single week. Makes sense for sure. You guys are in a hard bind. But yeah, nice. No, I definitely will do some Trials of the 7. I just really hope Player Switcher gets updated because I'd love to be able to jump in and just do like a one-off stream or a couple episodes of a stream of playing as Jaime Lannister, or, you know, stuff like that could be fun. Just like switching over and playing as a set character. That could be a great way of showcasing the mod. But anyway, we were going to get a war, right? Cool. Northern Empire, war. Let's do it. Yes. Yes, yes. To war! We need to have some more sieges. or Jon Snow. Well, the campaign map itself is... sorry, the campaign is set where Robb Stark's still alive, so... Jon Snow doesn't really have a big role to play in it at that point. Like in the setting. You know. Oh, also, don't you guys now have a coder working on some cool stuff as well? Ramsey on Trial of the Seven. That's pretty cool, right? You can probably like code in some events and stuff, like Robb Stark getting taken away or something like that, you know? That'd be kind of cool to see. Or bloody whatever it's called. Well, there's also, guys, as well. Let me show you this. This is really exciting. Are you guys fans of Lord of the Rings? Are you guys fans of Lord of the Rings? Are you guys fans of Bannerlord? There are a couple guys working on a very cool mod. Let me try and find it quickly and we'll watch the video. You guys should go over to this guy's channel as well if the mods want to link it. Actually, I can probably link it. It's this video, right? Yeah. There's like a couple guys making a Battle of Helm's Deep scenario, I think it is. And they've got like, I don't know, I assume they're like using assets and stuff. They've just like imported Lord of the Rings assets in it. They kind of look like Rise of Mordor. Like this looks like Rise of Mordor, but maybe it's like the Last Day stuff. I know the map is from the Last Days. But yeah, apparently it's just a couple guys and they're just making like a scenario battle almost. So it looks really cool. So let me, you know, just having these units in Bannerlord as well would be dope. Like, I'd love to just do some content with just like open field battles with these guys. And like the uniform, I don't know where, like I'm not sure if they made all the uniforms. I assume they didn't because it seems like there's a lot of them. But if they did, it looks dope. And obviously, I think they're just making like this scenario battle where you just fight off waves upon waves of enemies. You have to micromanage your troops. And obviously, I think they said with the new siege fixes, they're looking to release this at least somewhat soon. Yeah, look how dope this looks. You know, and obviously, like, for a second I was like, is this Warband? Is this Bannerlord? But obviously they got, like, the siege towers going up, like, stuff like that. You know, I'm like, alright. This looks pretty good. Yeah, I was having to, like, kind of figure out if this was, like, Bannerlord or if this was Warband. But obviously, when I started seeing this, I was like, oh, yeah, it's definitely Bannerlord. But yeah, I mean, it'd be dope if they just did like a bunch of these like scenario battles where you're like doing the famous battles, you know? And then we could even like host like really exciting like tournaments of like who can win this battle. And like we could do like a giveaway of whoever like records himself winning this in the fastest time, or, you know. Yeah, like look at that. Like that's dope, right?
What can men do against?
And I commented saying, so yeah, go to this video, guys, and show some love to it because it's really awesome what they're doing. So this is the guy's name, Captain Frankus. Go show some love. I'm not sure if the mods can post it in the chat, but that looks dope as hell, right? Like that looks really good. And they said they're planning on releasing it very soon with the new 1.6 patch. Obviously, there's still, you know, work to be done and stuff. But yeah, go show some love and go comment on my my comment as well. So they might give it to me early. Is that copyright music? Oh, probably. I don't have my headset on. My bad. Oh well, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean that looks dope though, right? I doubt it's Kingdom of Ardor because that stuff isn't out yet. So let me read up what you guys saying. Revenge of the Wed Redding, Jackie. Yeah, you definitely do that. Robb Stark and just go kill everybody. Personally, I really want the whole glorious character list to be improved. Can be pretty annoying to use. Yeah, I mean the new stuff like this is much better. But yeah, the like I feel like they should just add like a section, like a pop out or something where you can just like track characters. Yeah, that's Dutchy, who is also in the chat. Oh, awesome. We have like Force Wars, Naval Travel, random events and stuff. Yeah, it's great. It's great to see the Trials of the Seven getting that love. Definitely adds loads of stuff to the campaign map. But yeah, go check out their videos, because that's such a cool mod that they're working on, and I can't wait to mess around with that Lord of the Rings stuff. Cool, so we're now at war. Let's form up another army, and then let's go sieging. Jackie, would you recommend getting the DLC for Kingdom Come Deliverance? I have From the Ashes, just wondering if the rest is worth it. Yeah, I would just wait at this point to get it on sale, though. I would wait just to get it on sale, but yeah, 100%. I think the DLC is really good. Some DLC is not as good as other. Actually, no, I take that back. I think all the DLC. I played through all the DLC besides the Teresa one. I only got halfway through there, and then views got kind of bad, so I stopped. Well, from what I remember, it was a really, like, all the DLC was really good. But yeah, I just pick it up on sale. Royal Edition is £10 right now. Does that include all the DLC? Because if it does, that's 100% worth it. You'll get like 20 hours, because I think you've played From the Ashes, which is the building one. Then you have the Hans Coupon one. You have the Mercenary Band one, which is really good. And then the Teresa one. And you'll easily get your money's worth out of that. So yeah, definitely. Can't wait for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Hopefully that comes out. But yeah, definitely go check out that Lord of the Rings stuff. Show them some love, because that's really cool. So we only have 400 men, which isn't that much. Oh, okay, another 100 there. Guess this isn't too bad. Okay, 500 men is fine. Let's go after another castle. Just waiting on Elder Scrolls 6. You'll probably be waiting. Oh, we're coming! Help is on the way! We might just get there in time. Oh, so close. Oh, let's just smash these armies really quickly. Do you know, like, I can't believe how many mods. I can't believe how many mods there are for Elder Scrolls, for Skyrim. Skyrim is the top 1 and 2 most modded game on Nexus mod. It's actually crazy. Hey, who are we fighting? Are these guys friend or foe? We're over here. I have no idea what that is, Eric, but if you're excited, I hope it's good, my man. Amazing mod tools and people love the game, yeah? I mean, for sure. It's a shame that the Bannerlord mod tools aren't that good. Really, at least at this point, it's a shame. Hopefully they get better. Because pretty much every modder I speak to has told me the mod tools aren't very good, unfortunately. So hopefully they improve that. Because Control H just gives me like my HP perfect. And then I'm just routing. So what we'll do is we'll take out this army and then we'll go and siege the next castle. Because obviously the Imperial castles are very different from the Azerai castles. So we'll test out to see how the siege towers work on them. I imagine it'll be cheap, but basically every Steam sale, Ramsey, I'm sure you'll be able to pick them up. But yeah, no, that's a good deal for sure. Especially if you don't have any of the other DLCs as well. That's a great deal. Or if you don't even have the game. Isn't there a mass Game of Thrones mod being made for Skyrim as well? Like a new one that's supposed to be really promising. Or is that for another game? I think it was for Skyrim, though. Can't remember what it's called. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Hey, how's it going, Wine Warrior? Welcome. We're basically just testing out the new siege fixes. What's it called, Sim? Because that obviously looks really promising as well. Skyros, yeah. Oh my god, we just captured so many of them. And I think I freed my queen. You were always me queen. Let's take the horses. Don't worry, I got you. Let's get rid of all these tribesmen. And we'll just pick up the higher tier units. So much cavalry. We've got so many good units in this army we're just stealing. So much cavalry. So much high tier infantry. Don't mind if I do. Oh, we don't need any loot. Cool, let's just go siege. Got another 100 men turning up. The ladders are still bugged? Are you sure? I haven't run into any ladder issues, Arctic. Or Arthur, sorry. They offer you... Oh, this is kind of cool. More decisions popping up. That's nice. So, should we test out ladders or should we test out siege towers again? What do you guys think? They're going to attack me. Just piss off. Let me siege. Yeah, no, unfortunately, your life of a Crusader is probably over. The crash was so ambiguous that I just don't know how to fix it. So we're going to move on to the next one, Wine Warrior. But don't worry, characters and stuff will all be named again. We'll get that stuff in for the lords and the kings before our next campaign, which will be really fun. I think we're doing Life of a Bandit. I'm going to start that very soon as well. I'm half tempted to wait until 1.6.1 comes out because of how much better the sieges are. However, that could still be like another month, so probably not going to wait for that. And when I don't want to, so we'll already do a ladder and a siege tower again. And let's just do it right. Leave the assault. Yeah, we're good. So I have one siege tower, one ladder, and we'll go from there. Yeah, no, it's such a sad, especially because like the campaign was running so well up until like episode like 11. And then it just ran into that one issue that it just could not get past. And it was such an ambiguous crash. It was just like campaign army crash. So it wasn't really a specific mod doing it. But yeah, don't worry. I think my next campaign, I'm not going to use Cavalry or Expanded Kingdoms. Because I think piling that with all my other mods really puts a lot of pressure on the game. That crashes like that appear. So yeah, Life of a Bandit. What do you... Sim, I thought you were like a #1 advocate for Life of a Bandit. What GPU do I use? I have a 2070 Super, 2070 Super. Yeah, I mean, Sam, that would be great, and I would love to do that for the Game of Thrones mod, but it doesn't seem like the mod is updated for 1.6, so it's kind of hard to, because obviously I'd have to do the player switch mod, and I don't think the player switch mod is updated, unfortunately, for 1.6, so... Yeah, I have a 2070 Super for anyone interested. I'm playing on high graphics right now, got 40 FPS. But I'm obviously using no mods as well. Life of a Nomad, essentially Mongol. Yeah, I think Life of a Bandit will be a shorter campaign. Because we're just going to go around killing everyone. We'll start off in a kingdom and we'll decide a kingdom to kill. Jackie, when you start the bandit campaign, maybe edit the traits in your companions to cruel so they don't complain when you raid. But does that even affect anything? Like, when they do complain, does it even affect anything? Like, perhaps a spec command? Yeah, I mean, that would not be a bad idea, Sim. Not be a bad idea. Now, I imagine the AI okay, because this is a tier 1 siege tower, I imagine the AI handles this fine. So what exactly are keep battles? You'll see EOS in a moment when we get to a keep battle, as long as I survive. But yeah, I imagine siege towers here will be fine because this is a low tier settlement. Like, it can't be hard to run up these. I say that and the AI is pretty gonna shit its pants. But yeah, I mean, like, the AI can handle this fine. Yeah. So these siege towers have always been fine, but it seems like they're using them more effectively. And then over on this side, let's see how they handle the ladders. But yeah, obviously that siege tower is really OP. And then these, I imagine these ladders will be fine. Yeah, ladders. Like, from what I've seen, I have not seen ladders not working yet. Ladders seem like they work very effectively. Doing a fine job over there. Some of them are falling off, but nothing out of the ordinary. And I'll also show you guys off what I was saying about the defensive siege AI as well. They've got men at the gate. I don't know if they do, though. Ouch. Like, if I go near... Oh, if I go near these guys, like, look, I go behind them, and then they should turn them... Oh, yeah, these are friendly. What the hell? Basically, when we were attacking the gatehouse, I would go near the soldiers defending the gatehouse, and then they would immediately turn around and charge at me when I was, like, here. Like, say they were standing here defending the gate, and I was, like, here. That man would then turn around, like, he would register me and, like, register me as a threat. So it seems like this defensive siege AI is way better. Hey, how's it going, Lancelot? Thank you so much for the $9, dude. I really appreciate that. Hey, Jackie, hope you're all having a blessed day. I am now. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate the donation, Lancelot. Thank you so much. What is your max battle size with high graphics setup? I mean, we're playing with 1,000 battle sizer right now. Runs fine. So yeah, as you can see, they have retreated to the keep. So now what we do is we jump out of the battle, and then we jump into the battle to do the keep battle. And now we fight for the keep. So we fight for the inner layers. We take in 18 men. They have 26 men defending. We basically fight for the throne room, you know? We take out the last remnants of the defenders, which is really cool. Ouch. These battles are quite easy, honestly, because for the most part, they don't really have the best men falling back. Like, I think they should make, because again, a lot of the best units don't retreat. They stand their ground and fight. So I think they should make it so that, like, the last stand is more elite and, like, has better soldiers to defend this inner layer. Because I've seen what happens when you, like, if you were to die, you just keep on spawning in men. I imagine as well, you can probably cheese this battle so easily. But yeah, like, imagine like a full, like, 20 or 30 legionaries just holding, like, this one closet, you know? They're just holding this one way here, just killing enemies as they come in. What happens if you lose this one? Well, I assume what happens is if you lose all 26 or 18 of your soldiers, more soldiers will just spawn in until you have no more men left in your army. So that's what I assume happens, Wine Warrior. Any Battle Brothers today? Probably not, honestly. I want to just keep on testing out more of these battles, seeing what the siege equipment is like and stuff. They should reserve guard units into the... Yeah, like maybe give you the option to reserve units back there, or you know, like, I'm sure there's plenty of stuff they can do with it, and there's plenty of stuff modders can now do with it. As I said earlier, I would really love there to be another stage before that keep where you fight over, like, the streets, or you fight over another section of a battlefield. But yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure mods had it in Warband as well. But yeah, no, it's a great addition to the game. Like, a really good update. In older versions, losing the inner keep kicked you out, had to resume the siege. What, I mean, attack again? That's a bit silly, right? Because you have pushed them back to the keep. It's not like there's like an ebb and flow, you know? Like, it's not like they're like, oh, we've defended the keep with our 18 men. We can now reclaim the castle. So that's not, like, I don't think that should happen. But you could have it, oh, we need to be careful not to get attacked here. But you could have it whereas, like, you could do that with, like, my idea of adding in, like, another scene in between the wall battle and the keep battle, like the street battle, having a separate map for, like, a street battle. You could do that, right? And have, like, a bit of a tug of war. That'd be kind of cool. You know, like, have it so that, like, oh, the attackers have won the initial battle. You get some of your wounded back and you need to defend the streets. If you manage to repel them there, then maybe you push them back and have, like, an ebb and flow. That does sound like it'd probably take a bit too long to do. But it's kind of a cool concept, right? You know, like, it's kind of a cool idea of a concept. It's like maybe then you push them back to the walls and then they have to try and reclaim them. Or... and maybe when you have, like, perks that give you back more soldiers. Like, maybe... down the engineering perk or like the medic perk, there's like get 10% of your wounded soldiers back in a keep battle, or you know, could be kind of interesting. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Russian Man? Hey, Jackie Fish, what do you think the best part of the Total War series is, if it's not a secret? What do you mean? As in, what do I think the best Total War game is, or the best part of Total War? The best part of Total War is obviously the large-scale battles, you know? Nothing beats Total War when it comes to scale. Unfortunately, they've kind of stepped away from that in the most recent games. But for me, it's fighting like an 18,000-man battle in Total War Attila, you know? And just sitting back and admiring, you know, massive troop movements. Or in Rome 2, watching a DEI battle as, you know, me and Darren both move our armies into position slowly, trying to outwit one another. Battles like that are so epic. They really are. The DEI campaigns are so good. They really were. I think me and Darren are like equal skill level. We both have a very similar idea of how we play. Imagine fighting an 800-man garrison in Warband. You could kill 500 of the walls, 10 in the streets, but lose in the keep battle. Yeah, that's a bit silly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if anyone's tested it out, but I imagine you just spawn in more soldiers, right, until you have run out of men. Any head-to-heads soon? None planned right now. I just don't think they would do well as well, Gladiator. Like, I don't do any Rome 2 right now. Or ever on the channel. I don't do as much Total War anymore on the channel. So I don't think the views would be very good. And that kind of puts me off doing a long series and dedicating a lot of time. Because that's the thing as well. Like, them head-to-head series go on for a long, long time, right? You know, that's like a 4-month commitment. 4 or 5-month commitment. If we were to do it, I would definitely do a DLC campaign, and I would definitely want to play the main characters of a DLC campaign. Because DLC campaigns will be much shorter. And a campaign like Hannibal at the Gates, where I'm playing Hannibal and Darren's playing as Rome, that gets straight to it, you know? We'd be in constant combat from the beginning. And that'd probably be like a 2-month, 3-month campaign, you know? Maybe like 12 streams. Whereas, like, you know, obviously a grand campaign's a lot more. Sparta, Athens, yeah, just immediately go to war. The problem is with something like Sparta and Athens is what happens when I'm playing Sparta, he's playing Athens, and then Macedon declares war on Athens, you know? But then it's like, well, I'm just kind of fucked then, aren't I? you know, when you're just kind of screwed. But yeah, like I wouldn't mind doing like a DLC campaign where we like, you know, we play as the pro tags of that, you know? Like I think Hannibal at the Gates would be great because you're literally fighting, I believe, from the beginning of the campaign. And it's like such a big back and forth. I mean, Hannibal starts in Spain with his elite army. Rome's like, you know, massing its armies and its fleets. And we both already have big empires to mess around with. Like, that'd be cool, I think. But yeah, again, like, I'm not gonna... Like, if he wants to do it, I'm definitely down to talk about it and see what we can do. Because it was so much fun. But yeah, I don't know. Never say never. And I believe as well, obviously, I think he has a new computer now as well. I think Republic of Play said he has a new computer now as well, which would be great. Because then he'll be able to enjoy the battles like I do. They'd probably run a bit better as well. Yeah, it'd be fun, I think. Should we start convincing Darren? No, I don't want to pressure, because again, like, I'm sure he feels the exact same way as I do, you know? I'm sure he doesn't want to fully commit to, like, a long series. I'm sure he's happy playing a lot of games. And also, he's getting great viewership as well. It's awesome to see his Twitch growing as much as it is as well. Super happy for him. Because his Twitch, whenever I jump on Twitch, in the evenings when he's still streaming, it seems like he's getting like, you know, 100+ viewers, which is really impressive, you know. Are they just like chilling here? We're just gonna kill them, I guess. Hello. But yeah, never say never. Maybe when the new DLC patch comes out of beta, we'll take a look. We did speak about actually doing. He hit me up. Apparently, there's like a new, like, spaceship game coming out, and he hit me up, asked me if I wanted to play something like that, which we could definitely do. As like a new, like you know, like the Star Trek game. Apparently there's like a new, like, aircraft carrier type game. So we might do something like that together as well. Oh yeah, and the crashes. Yeah, I mean, definitely this time we would make sure that we externally downloaded our mods as well. I was gonna smash him on that campaign as well. Like, the tides had turned, and we were about to come crashing down on Italy. Like, I had him on that campaign for sure. I'd literally just won that super decisive battle in the north. Obviously, he was going to bring in reinforcements and stuff, but I think winning that battle in the north gave me the foothold in Italy, and I would have come just crashing down on him, cut off his economic base in Italy, taken more ports in the Mediterranean, and also as well his navy. From what I remember, his navy was still like pretty battered from our previous battles as well. So I'm pretty sure, and my navy had fully rebuilt to all the best ships. I'm pretty sure I was about to also smash his navy as well, or like start to at least push his navy back out of the sea by Crete. So I mean, obviously he could have just beaten me in every battle as well, you know, like that definitely could have happened. But I think the battle itself was starting to turn in my favor, or the war was about to turn into my favor. Which is a shame the campaign ended there. So I think I had him. Or at least... I didn't think I had him, obviously. The battle could have still gone either way. You know, at the end of the day, it's who wins the battles. But I think I was starting to, like, unravel him a bit, you know? If that makes sense. But I guess we'll never know now, you know? I guess we'll never know. Hello? I guess we'll never know. Because again, I was like also like 2 Imperium levels ahead of him as well at that point. I was also like a higher Imperium level, which is huge. Because it means I can fund so many more armies. And my research was insane as well. My research was so good. Kind of cool to see the AI form a formation in this battle. Like I had like 300% research rate or some bullshit. But they do not have a good army. Yeah, I think that's the game, Robin. He asked me if I wanted to play. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely interested. If the developers send me a key, I'll be definitely down to play some games with the boys. Game night, get me, Lionheart, Apollo all together again. That'd be super fun. game night with the boys. Your money was hurting though in your elite population. Was it though? I feel like I was quite rich. No, yeah, it was hurt. I don't think it was hurting. I feel, from what I remember, I was still making like goodish money. But as you remember, like as I just said, I was like a big Imperium, like one of the big chunk Imperium levels ahead of him. From what I remember. Oh, that's that music. Oh, that's juicy. From what I remember, I was like one of the big Imperium levels ahead of him. So I had like 4 more armies and like 2 more fleets operational. And that's why my money was hurting. But I was literally about to come crushing down in Italy. But yeah, again, you know, at the end of the day, we'd never know if I would have won that. Because he could have just won the battles, right? But I think, you know, even if we just traded evenly, I think I could have outpushed him. Yeah. Like I'm pretty sure he had like 10 armies and I had 14. And oh yeah, that was also it as well. I got rid of all of my governors as well, besides like 1 in my capital. So I literally had like 12 armies. And I was also like, I was holding in Egypt and just pushing hard in Greece. But yeah, again, if he would have won the next naval battle, I think I would have had him though, because from what my intel, from what my my spies showed me, and I could see that sea region, his navy was very battered still, and he hadn't been back to Carthage because he was blockading me and stuff. So he didn't have his best quality ships. Whereas I had been spamming I'd basically been spamming naval upgrades from when we lost that first naval battle. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll never know. Cool, so we just smashed that battle. I guess we'll look for another siege battle. I wouldn't mind sieging a city now, you know? I wouldn't mind also getting some more soldiers if there's any available. There is not. Spies, aka chat. No, my chat, I don't think my chat spoiled anything for me. It was actually a very good campaign. And also, I think we got very few, like... Because the worst thing with the head-to-head campaign like that is, like, people... And I'm sure Darren got it a million times in his chat as well. Is people, like, pretending they don't know. But, like, being like, oh, I'd watch out. You know, Darren could come through the Alps with 2 full stacks. You better be careful. You know, that's a possibility. And it's like... I mean, I'm sure me and Darren both realize that, you know, like, by you saying that, it's probably pretty obvious that Darren's about to come through the Alps with 2 full stacks. You know? Like, it gets to a point where people, like, give advice, but really they're just telling you what's about to happen. Which is super annoying, obviously, and, you know, it's very much frowned upon, but it's hard to police. But I think for the most part, like, at least on my... I don't know how Darren's chat was, but we maybe got 1 or 2 of those, and it was very minor. And we quite quickly made it, you know, known that that's not okay to do. But I didn't get any blatant, like, spoilers or anything. The mods were really good. And the mods deleted, like, if there was any, the mods would delete it way before I saw it. So it was, yeah, it was absolutely fine. So we kind of need some more soldiers, but there's no more soldiers to have. Which is kind of annoying. So I'll just let these guys recruit, because I want to take on, like, a city. I know it was a gladiator, a joke, but it was, you know, a bit of an issue. In previous campaigns, it had been an issue. Not like a major issue, but, you know, people would come in not realizing that, you know, me and Darren are playing for fun, and we don't need to know everything each other's doing, you know. Cool. We probably have enough men to go siege this. I mean, we probably don't, but we'll give it a go. Available. Let's buy some more food as well. Hey, how's it going, Lindras? Welcome. How you doing today? Good to see you in the chat. If you really wanted a complex siege allowing all notables in the towns their own small garrison of maybe like 10, 30 men to defend their bases, that could be a really cool idea, honestly. Have like, have like these like, the thugs defending their areas. Because, the city is under siege. My queen, are you not in an army? Oh. Join me, my queen. Where are you? Oh, you are. Some more men and go siege this castle. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go see what city sieges are like. Yeah, no, that's a really good idea, Robin. Like you get to that second stage when you have like the garrison, when you have like the workshop, the caravan guards and stuff defending their own land. That could definitely be a fun way of doing it. You heading off now, Harmon? All right, see you later, dude, if you're still here. See you later, my friend. So what? Oh, someone else declared war on us. The Southern Empire as well. Also, the Western Empire declared war on us. Interesting. So what should we test out here? Should we test out ladders in a city battle? Or should we try? I think just one siege tower, one battering ram, one ladder is good to test things out, right? There you go. Do they have enough men? Oh, our queen is... Oros is coming. Wait till daytime. Yeah, do you guys just think we just do one siege tower, one set of ladders, and a battering ram? Oh, also as well, I don't think I showed this, but I got some more Warhammer today. I'm playing a friend at the end of the month at the Bad Moon Cafe in London, which is like a big like open play area. So I'm trying to fill out my army as best as I can before playing. So I got myself a librarian. It's not very good. You can't really see much. But yeah, I got myself a librarian. I need to build up, and I also got some infiltrators as well, which I'm probably going to make into incursors. Or maybe I'll just make 5 incursors, 5 infiltrators. Just can't really see it too well. But yeah, some more stuff. Because my friend is. Let me see if I can find some of the pictures he's done for me as well. Like he's basically modeling my entire army. He's like amazing at doing artist stuff. Look at that. Look how detailed that is. The bases look insane, and these aren't done yet either. He's still adding in some more effects onto it as well. But yeah, like he's been painting up and building all my salamanders. They just look unreal. It looks so good. We got the apothecary here as well. Sorry, the judicar here as well. Flaming sword, lava. This is like the Indominus box. He's also got some more stuff he's doing as well. And again, this stuff isn't finished. You can see like the custom shoulder pads. Looking dope. Like there's still the custom shields as well on the blade guard. This honestly looks so goddamn good. Is this one custom as well? Yeah. Here the blade guard as well. Burning swords. I mean, the bases are so good. But yeah, I'm collecting them up, and he'll probably take some more models back with him as well. But I imagine if attackers were really good relations with some of the notables. Yeah, I mean, it adds loads of things, Robin, right? You could then, like, yeah, good relations could prevent that. That'd be a cool way of doing things, honestly. But yeah, I like the idea. I like the idea. Cool. Well, I'm interested to see how the siege towers and ladders work. Yeah, honestly, Edson, he does an amazing job. Like he is very like he collects more for like the value, whereas I collect more to play the game. Whereas he does it to kind of create awesome stuff. And obviously, I pay him to create my models, but yeah, they just look amazing. But yeah, it takes him a while. It takes him a while to do them because obviously they're extremely complex. Especially when you like actually take into consideration like how small the models actually are, you know? Why don't you play Paradox games? It's hard to do content on Paradox games, honestly. Unless you do like quirky one-off videos or like mod spotlight videos, it's hard to make consistent content if it's not around a launch date. Like, I'll definitely cover like Victoria 3 when it comes out. I'll probably stream the new CK3 DLC when it comes out. But it's hard to do consistent content unless you're doing, you know, kind of like one-off quirky fun series or achievement runs or, you know. And it's not like I exactly have like a big following for it either. So it's just hard. It's hard to commit to something like that. You know, at the end of the day, the views do need to be there. The likes and comments need to be there for stuff like that. Because if they don't do well, then I can't pay my mortgage. Amazingly, with a lot of the members, it's made my life a lot easier for doing stuff. Like we've been playing Battle Brothers. You know, because we have 151 members, it makes it a little bit easier to do stuff that I wouldn't necessarily normally do on the channel. Yeah, the more members we get, the more freedom I have kind of doing a bit more of what I want to do on the channel, which is awesome. Yeah, it's not like it's there that I could just play exactly what I wanted. I think we'd probably need about double the level of membership we have right now before I could do something like that. I can just like truly not worry. But, you know, it's at a point where I can, you know, do a fun stream here and there of like, I not have to really worry about paying my bills. You know, obviously that's down to you guys with all the love and support on the channel. So I really do appreciate you guys. Okay, siege towers. So apparently it doesn't really work until the ladder, until the drawbridge goes down. Saying that though, they're climbing. I mean, it's not perfect, but that's way better than we saw. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's good. Like, it's not perfect, but it's... Oh, no. No! You were doing so well, Bannerlord! You were doing so well! Okay. They were doing well. How's the ladder doing as well? Okay, now it's... I mean, again, it's not, like, perfect, but it's not bad. So the AI is kind of standing out in the middle of nowhere. They should be in, like, a testudo formation, maybe. I mean, that's fine. That's them going up the ladders. That's fine. It's not, like, again, not perfect. And, yeah, it seems like they're only going up one ladder on this left-hand side. Spoke too soon, literally, Gladiator, literally. Yeah, and unfortunately, it seems like on the left-hand side, they're only going up one ladder. Maybe when they reset that ladder, they'll then get back on it. They did get knocked down. Ladder's going back up. Let's see now that they've re-put the ladder up. Heal, yeah, good point. Yeah, now they've re-put the ladder up, it's fine. So that's kind of a nice thing, actually. If the ladder glitches out, then the AI pushes it down, and then it works again. And again, yeah, ladders seem like they work very well. Oh, not like, again, not perfect, but this is really good. Like, I'd give this like an 8 out of 10 and 9 out of 10. From what we've seen. Siege towers are probably around about a 6. They're playable. They're in a much better state than they were, but they still need work on them, for sure. Ladders, much better. Oh god, I have come to the wrong neighborhood here. Oh yes, let's go. I'm on the battlements. Hell yeah. No, hell no. I just dropped my arrow and my bow as well. So yeah, I'll show you what I mean about the AI as well at the gate. There should definitely be soldiers at the gate here. Yeah, Eston, I mean, that's not a bad solution, I guess. Just make all of them have ramps. But I also imagine, you know, they need to have stuff fixed as well anyway. So you know, it's kind of like, oh, do we put in the work to make all the ramp siege towers work when we need to eventually make everything work, you know? I'm trying to find some of the AI to show you guys how much they react to you now. Where is the AI? But yeah, ladders seem like they're in a good position because as soon as the AI stops using them, it seems like it seems like the AI then the defensive AI then pushes them back down, and then they reset, and then it works. Go to the gate. There's no one at the gate. The gate's not open. But yeah, look, like he immediately turns towards me, and then gets his weapon out. It's not really a great example because at the gatehouse it was much better. Like they would immediately turn around and try and defend themselves from me, whereas before they would just sit there as I left clicked and killed them all. Yeah, the AI is mostly dead. You're not wrong, Ban. You're not wrong. Oh, retreating back to the keep. That's what they're doing. Are you friend? You're friends. Yeah, yeah. Warband siege maps are literally just very large ramps. Or one very large ramp. Yeah, siege battles were pretty rough. At least single-player siege battles were pretty... Unmodded single-player siege battles are pretty rough. Yeah, it was just literally one ladder. One siege tower. You know? Wasn't great. We won yet? I'm just saying until they fix them. But you also got to think, like, what's like they have to put in work to make, like, a lot of the time it's just not worth putting a band-aid on something when they could just heal the band-aid eventually, you know? Yeah, I definitely understand your point, Eston. For sure. Like, I don't think that's a bad suggestion in the slightest. I just think for them, there's, like, no point putting a band-aid over this. They should just fix it outright. It's probably their point of view. They've retreated to the keep. So let's see what an Imperial keep looks like, or an Imperial city keep looks like. Let's attack this. This is a city, right? So will they have like a throne room here? Oh, they like barricaded us off here. Yeah, the keep battles are really fun. Can you like climb this? You can't. We've got like archers firing in here. It's quite cool. They really need to change the color of the Empire faction. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know who the fuck is who here. This is good. Like, these are cool maps. I think they should add in a little bit of like more units in here. I think they could definitely like double the unit size in these defensive battles, and it still play out very much the same. Yeah, this is the new patch. This is the new beta patch, Johnson. No mod, with 0 mods on. We're playing the new keep battles, the new sieges, etc. These are the new keep battles. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think they could go bigger with these battles, you know? And it's still fine. So yeah, for the most part, Johnson, ladders seem like they work almost perfectly. Ladders are like a 9 out of 10 right now. When it comes to the sieges. Siege towers are like a 6 out of 10. They work. They're more passable now, but they still need more work on them. They're still not in a great... They're still not perfect, or they're still not good. They still are rough, but they're better than they were. The defensive siege AI seems much better now. They defend themselves when you go up behind them. Seems like they're getting a lot more kills as you initiate your way towards the settlement. And yeah, the rams work now as well, properly, as intended. So yeah, pretty impressed with the new patch. Yeah, so it'll definitely make breach points much harder to do. Are you friends of Apollo? Yeah, me and Apollo go back a long, long way. Me and Apollo go back a long, long way. There's actually a funny thing. I got like someone commented on my first time congratulating Apollo on 10,000 subscribers like 5 years ago, which was quite funny. I mean, subscribers aren't everything, Johnson. And it really depends about the type of content. Also, subscribers mean nothing nowadays on YouTube. Nice. Yeah, so on that map again, they're actually coming to attack me. Oh, God. Let's recruit up. Have they fixed spawn points at the gate where your troops spawn behind you? How do you mean, Sean? Oh, like as in if you're behind the gate, then they spawn on top of you? I don't think so. I don't think I saw that in the patch notes. But again, I'm not sure. I haven't experienced it. Oh God, am I wounded? Fuck. Ah, no. Heal me. Yeah, no, I don't know. I really hope as well when the new maps come out, they fix the reinforcing AI. Like, I think there's no reason why your reinforcements should spawn all the way back here if you're all the way up there. They should spawn, like, if you're in their deployment zone, if you're in their third of the battlefield, your reinforcements should just spawn in the middle of the battlefield. Like, and that's a fact. And that's straight facts. Because it's just so silly. And same with the AI as well. It'll make the battle way harder for you, but it will make it make much more sense. Because that's what sucks, is like you're fighting a battle, and when you get a reinforcement wave, and then both sides just run back to their reinforcements. Like, it's just lame. Like, they should just spawn in a third. Like, if you're in their deployment zone, they spawn in the central third. If they're in yours, then their forces spawn in the central third, you know? It's so easy. Yeah, I mean, it's just how YouTube works nowadays. The majority, I think like 70 to 80% of my views come from the recommended. You know, it's not from my subscribers. Like, I think pretty much every YouTube channel has a very small amount of people that watch their videos who are subscribed to them, you know? The majority of viewers just come from recommended. That's just how YouTube works nowadays. You know, take like my Life of a Legionary series. First video in that series got 350,000 views, which is obviously absolutely insane. Whereas Life of a Crusader got 50,000, you know? Hey, how's it going, Alexander? Welcome, man. Any new games to watch out on? I would definitely keep an eye out. If you're a fan of, you're talking about strategy games, I assume. Definitely keep an eye open for Knights of Honor 2. That's the game I'm most looking forward to, I think. My most anticipated game. Knights of Honor 2. It'd be nice if they added the keeps and spawn points. Yeah, I mean, definitely not gonna be a bad addition. You like the Rome stuff, never watch your medieval stuff? Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Sean, regardless. You know, again, that people, there's so much on YouTube now, and the YouTube is designed on showing people what they want to watch. Or what YouTube thinks they want to watch, you know? So it's going to optimize that as best as it can. It's the nature of the beast. You just got to evolve. Which is why I do a lot of like one-off mod videos, because they're great for YouTube. Because people are interested in mod stuff. It's not like, that's why long series, unless you have like a very dedicated, like unless you've dedicated your channel to doing something like that. You know, it's hard to do like a long series format. Because people, again, just like, that's the thing as well, like with any of my series, whether it's Life of a Legionary, Life of a Crusader, people tend just, you know, get bored of it, or they miss a couple episodes and then forget to, like, then it's like, oh, there's no point catching up. Shield Wall seems pretty good now. What? No, obviously I've got Imperial Legionaries. Shield Wall seems amazing now. Maybe I just got really bad soldiers. Seems like Shield Wall is really good. Did they fix Shield Wall in one of the patches? Is it like an old patch they fixed Shield Wall? Seems good now. It seems like the AI, the units are actually fighting properly. Am I correct? Seems like Shield Wall is really good. Yeah, that's just for you know, the nature of people consuming content, right? Like, it's just how it be. You know, people lose interest in stuff, which is absolutely completely understandable. And that's why, like, one-off mod videos are great, because you can't not get uninterested because you watch that one video and you're like, oh, that's cool. Just move on to watching the next thing. 5.9, I think. I only use shield walls now. Yeah, it seems really strong. Hey, is it possible for you to make a series in episode format? So unless, like, there's a big new, like, release, like, I'll probably do that when the game comes out of early access. But it's so hard. What do you mean, Texas? Why are you being quiet? Never said for you to be quiet, my man. Freedom of speech. Use your constitutional right to speak in the chat. Yeah, I mean, the problem again with, like, one-off content, with, like, series-driven content rather than streams, is that people will get bored much quicker and we won't get as far through the campaign as possible. The great thing with streams is we do, like, 4 hours in one stream. So, you know, we get through that content so much quicker than we would. Like, that's 4 days of content done in one day. You know, it's like a week's worth of episodes in a day. So that way, people drop in, they drop out, they watch the episode, they hang out in chat, they're interactive, there's reason for them to come back when we stream it. Whereas people would just get so much bored, like they would stop watching a lot quicker if it was an episode format. I guarantee it. As someone who's done YouTube for 11 years, I guarantee, unless the videos peaked, like, heavily, like, unless it was a really unique content and the YouTube videos, like, blew up, by the time you get to episode 10, like, no random person in their YouTube recommended who hasn't already seen the series is going to go, God damn, what's this cool video? Episode 10? Oh, hell yeah. I'm just going to jump into the series. Like, that just doesn't happen. So, unfortunately, it's just how it be. Whereas, like, there is an argument for when, like, a game or a big new mod comes out, or, you know, DLC, then, yeah, you can do, like, an episode format series. For sure, because then people are consistently searching that up, you know? So then there's, like, traction behind it. I have no idea what I said to you, Texas. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on, my man. Yeah, no, I mean, I enjoy streaming because it allows me to do so much interaction with you guys as well. Well, I mean, what's the point, right, Bluebird? What's the point of dividing up these live streams when you can just watch them, just mark yourself an hour and then watch the live stream, right? What would be the difference? If people want to do that, then, like, just watch the live stream in our sections on 2 times speed, you know? And skip to parts you want to watch. I mean, Lionheart is a little bit different from F2B because he's built that community of long, like, very long format series over the past, 8 years, you know? Like, Lionheart has dedicated his channel and his style to consistently doing that type of content for the past 8 years. So, you know, he's built up a very dedicated fan base who come to him. Like, they'll probably, you know, they probably won't watch all 100 episodes, but they'll always go to him when something new drops. And there's a lot of people that do watch him. But then again, you know, like, it's all the same people that he's built up. I doubt he's getting many new people watching episode 150 of a campaign. That doesn't matter to him because he gets a bunch of new people at the beginning of the series, and then he has his consistent people carrying the series to the end, you know? Oh no, I'm awful at chess, Alexander. I'm like rated like 800 in Bullet. Yeah, I mean, some people do text us. Some people do. But I think the majority of people wouldn't, or be much less unlikely. Again, the thing is as well, you got to remember is like, we are a very niche, strategy gaming is an extremely niche part of gaming, right? You know, it's, and then we're playing even more, like, it's not that we're playing the Civilizations or the Age of Empires of strategy games. We're playing Bannerlord and Total War, which are niche even in like strategy gaming, which is already a niche. So again, like it's very hard to like corner that audience. And like the average fan of Total War might watch something, but again, you kind of need more people than just the average fan to then, you know, make a job out of this. Especially with, again, how YouTube has evolved, you know. Again, long campaign format just doesn't work the same way as it used to, you know. Again, it used to work very, very effectively. You used to be able to do like let's plays, and they would do great regardless of what episode it was. But it's just not how YouTube works anymore. YouTube evolves, and so must you. Oh, his horse almost in there. Yeah, and again, the strategy games have been, you know, like as you say, you know, struggling. It's not like we've had like big launch after big launch after big launch of good strategy games either. You know, it's kind of been quite lackluster. I mean, we haven't really had a ton of great games in general released. But you know, I'm very lucky to be able to do what I do, for sure. I definitely, you know, never try and take it for granted, because it's, I'm extremely lucky to be able to play this, you know, for you guys, and you guys support me, for videos to watch, you know. I mean, to be able to pay my mortgage doing this is extremely crazy, so. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think, like, I think YouTube will eclipse Twitch eventually, because it just has such a bigger, you know, kind of, I guess, user base. You know, Twitch, in regards to video format, is still very niche. When YouTube finally get their shit together, not get their shit together, when YouTube finally implement, like, as many features as Twitch, or get close to as many features as Twitch, YouTube will, like, you know, kind of sort out their idea for the streaming. Like, YouTube's going to eclipse Twitch, because just they have so many members, but that's going to take years to happen. But, you know, I think it's going to. You know, you think how many people know about YouTube compared to how many people know about Twitch. And yeah, you have people like Asmongold and XQC pulling like 100k viewers. But, you know, like, if YouTube gets more established in the streaming, you know, it's easy going to take over. Charge our infantry in now. YouTube needs to stop censoring people. I mean, again, like, it's hard to... It's easier said than done when you've got, like... Let's see how many monthly users YouTube has. How many monthly users does YouTube have? Let's have a look. Yeah, so YouTube has 2.3 billion monthly users. Active users. That's fucking insane. Surely the statistic must be skewed somehow. Oh, it also includes... No. That is insane. So here's the thing. Yeah, it's easier said than done when you've got a quarter of the population using YouTube. Facebook is 2.7 billion. That is just ridiculous. What's the population of the world right now? Like, close to, what, 7 billion? 6 billion? World population. 7.6 billion, yeah. That is crazy. And obviously, that's accounts, you know, it's not necessarily people, but that is still, like, even if it's remotely close, that's crazy. And I feel all that hurt the smaller YouTubers and not the bigger ones. What? But for the worst, it seems to add crisis and stop stupid demonetization stuff. Yeah, but I mean, again, like, the thing is as well, though, you got to keep in mind is, like, think how much more competitive, like, it is. Like, I don't necessarily think YouTube has hampered smaller creators getting into YouTube. I think in general, so many people have, like, back when I did it, back when I first started YouTube, there was probably, like, I don't know, like 30 different Total War YouTubers, like, of all sizes. There are probably 30 consistent Total War YouTubers, maybe not even that. Maybe you could say 20 when I first started doing this like 10 years ago. Maybe like 20 consistent Total War YouTubers. Now there's probably 100. Probably more. So then imagine, like, you know, like, it's not necessarily YouTube. It's not, like, I think just in general, getting, like growing on these platforms have just become so much more difficult. Because there's so many more people trying to grow on these programs. You know, like, if you ask a kid what he wants to be when he grows up, you know, there's a chance that I'll say, like, influencer or content creator or whatever you want to call it, you know, like, that's now an actual thing that people aspire to be. I think there's a statistic as well on Twitch that there was, like, over 10,000 people streaming to one person in the Fortnite section, you know? That one person being them. So I just think it's like, it's just so, I couldn't imagine starting a channel now. Like, it's just, I'm so lucky I did it when I did. I would not be here if I started it, you know, like, even like a couple years ago. Kind of crazy when you think about it. Oh yeah, I haven't checked out the new orders thing yet either. Kind of interesting. Obviously don't have the right equipment and stuff, but that's kind of cool. The new system there. You love RuneScape videos? Hell yeah. I'm really looking forward to what's the game? It's Lost Ark. Looks quite cool. It's like a Korean MMO, but it's like isometric top down. Looks quite fun. Might try and get a little... It's free to play as well on Steam. Comes out at the end of the year, I think. I think it's being produced by Amazon Games. But obviously it's being ported from the Korean version of the game. Apparently not very paid to win for people who have played it in Korea. Should be quite fun. Yeah, I mean, whenever anyone asks me what I do for a job, I just say I create videos on YouTube. That's what I just say. I don't say, oh, I'm an influencer. I'm a content creator. I'm just like, I play games and say stupid stuff whilst I'm, when people for some reason watch me do it. Ransoms. I like these new pop-ups for ransoms. That's cool. Of course you can have it, my queen. I will give it to you with everything I have. Any mods on? No, John. We're playing completely vanilla just for new beta patch. And I gotta say, the new beta patch is really good. Big fan of it. Sieges aren't perfect, but they're way better than they were. Ladders seemingly like they pretty much work all the time. Siege towers still need work on them. Let's go do some more sieges. Let's go siege this castle up here. Well, F2B, we should definitely get like Queek and get a little party together. Check out Lost Ark. Lost Ark. It's like it looks really cool. It's kind of like Path of Exile in the view of the camera, but it's much more like MMO focused. Apparently, it's really good late game PvP. We should definitely try and get like a group together when it drops on EU servers. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not making excuses for YouTube at all. You know, they are one of the largest companies in the world. You know, they should be able to fix stuff, you know, like that and not mess up on stuff like that, you know. But also, I imagine it is extremely difficult, beyond comprehensionally difficult to manage a platform with 2.7 billion monthly users and get it right every time. Not saying that it's okay, just saying, you know, I imagine it does take some time and effort, and it's gonna be issues for sure. But yeah, no, for sure. But also as well, the monetization side of things of YouTube has got way, like, imagine what it was like when, what was it called? What was the YouTube monetization thing called? When everyone was getting flagged? Like, compare that to now, right? Who else are we at war with? Oh, the Western Empire. Let's go back then south. Like, imagine, like, compare that to what it is like. Like, I would say the monetization. None of my videos ever get flagged anymore. Yeah, none of my videos literally ever get a yellow flag next to them. I get passed through all the checks, and they have like a system now where your video, like, what's cool now is that they actually have a system where, like, if you consistently, because you review your own videos and you tell them if there's any like harmful stuff, and then if you do that enough and you have good standing, they just let your videos go through and AI just sweeps it really quickly. The apocalypse, yeah, that was it. God, what a time. What a time to be alive. Yeah, like, you know, there are still cases of people getting screwed by monetization, and obviously copyright's a big thing now. But again, like, copyright isn't really YouTube's fault, just in general, because of laws that have been passed and a lot of the other issues that have arisen, you know, just in the world of like companies getting much stricter with copyright for whatever stupid reason, you know. And YouTube has to adapt to that. And imagine adapting to something like that when you have a user base of 2.7 active users, you know, 2.7 billion active users. It takes time. They took the castle? Oh, they did. Well, we can intercept them. The copyright system as well has got much better. It's much easier to fight copyright. But again, it's not perfect for sure. Hey, I'm on your side. I'm an anti-capitalism all the way, my friend. Brother, we will rise. The worker will rise. I'll just charge them. Yeah, the Games Workshop stuff is quite silly. Speaking of which, though, I am going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, 2 hours. We're going to be assembling. It's a sponsored stream by Games Workshop, which I really do appreciate, because I do play 40k games. I play Salamanders and Tau, and I've recently got into Age of Sigmar, the new edition, and we're going to be streaming building some models tomorrow. So I'd really appreciate if you're watching this, if you guys can make it, because obviously it's a sponsored stream, so I'd really like to get some good views on that. Because if we do, they'd maybe sponsor us again. So yeah, I'd really appreciate if you guys could turn up tomorrow. We'll be building some of the new. I've got a box here. Yeah, so this is the box they sent me. This one right here. We're gonna be building some of the Stormcast Eternals, which should be good fun. And obviously, I'd appreciate anybody who just wants to come hang out for a couple hours. Like, we're only streaming for 2 hours. Should we announce it on Discord or just wait till tomorrow? Just wait until tomorrow. I'll just add everybody a bit before I go live. But yeah, no, obviously, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could just turn up and just say hi. Yeah, I apologize. I apologize to all my Australian viewers. I don't really stream at the best time for you guys, unfortunately. Oh, wait, they're all the way up here? What the hell are they doing? The cavalry is running them through. But yeah, it should be a fun stream. It's going to be chill. We're going to listen to some music, some copyright-free music, probably Rise of Mordor. And, yeah, just hang out, build some models. And talk about Age of Sigmar and other games, you know? Obviously, if you guys haven't seen it, me and Lionheart played our first Age of Sigmar game as well. And as someone who came from 40k, I was really impressed with how the game... Again, like, I'm not sponsored to be saying this stuff, you know? They said I could give my exact thoughts on the game and stuff. But I was really impressed with how Age of Sigmar has come along. It's actually a really fun game now. Not that I had played the first editions, but I always heard bad things about the first couple editions. What the fuck is this?
Victory!
Oh, you got different active modes now.
Ah, we showed those bastards! Ah!
So happy.
Ah, we showed those bastards!
Siege battle, is the Siege AI better going up ladders such now? Yeah, so we've tested out 4 Siege battles. I think we've done 4 Siege battles so far, and they've been much better. Much better. So Siege ladders are pretty much perfect. There's a few instances where they don't work. They're like a 9 out of 10, but for the most part, they work really well. Siege towers are like a 5 or 6 out of 10. They're better than they were, but they still struggle to go up the ladders consistently. And sometimes they run down the ladders and it's a bit of a mess. Battering rams now work fine. The AI destroys the gate and then goes on to the next one. And the defensive siege AI seems much better now as well. They're getting more kills. They're doing a lot more damage as you approach the settlement, which is obviously always quite good. So yeah, and keep battles are really fun as well. Keep battles have been great. I'm probably trying to look to do one more keep battle before we wrap up the stream. Actually over our limit. Howard Trebuchets and all that. I haven't tested that stuff out, but I don't think that stuff was broken. To be honest, right? There's nothing wrong with that stuff. I mean, we should just take the settlement back, right? They have literally no defenders. They have 0 defenders. Hey, how's it going, Michael? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, Henry, we've got the Rise of Mordor soundtrack on, thanks to our main man Ramsey, who, with the help of someone, managed to edit it into the game for us. There you go, 4 soldiers. Done. So yeah, it's good progress. Good progress on the new beta patches. Yeah, pretty decent, gotta say. $6 grand. So I think in our Life of a Bandit campaign, this is gonna be our main way of making money. Is by like capturing lords after they just win or lose a battle, and obviously destroying caravans. So let's go siege a castle. We're still at war with these guys, right? Yeah. Let's go siege a castle. Do another keep battle and then probably call it a stream. Give it to me. Steal it. My queen, of course you can have it. No, I follow a couple people on YouTube who normally bring up stuff about, you know, that stuff, like if we were to hear about the battle terrain system. I imagine soon, hopefully in the next couple patches, because I would assume they'd want to fix bugs with it before the official release of the game. So best case scenario, the next couple patches, like maybe 1.6.5 or something, we might get it. But unfortunately, I personally haven't heard it. It doesn't mean that there hasn't been stuff on the forum. But yeah, I haven't personally heard anything about battle terrain system yet. But hopefully soon, because it's going to be. I think it's going to bring a lot more people back to the game. What do you think about Bannerlord? Yeah, I'll definitely play Bannerlord. Looks awesome. Looks awesome. Obviously, it's a city builder and not a battle game. But it does have battle elements, which is cool. Nice. So we haven't done this map yet. So let's see how the siege towers are in this map. So is this the level 3 siege tower? So you guys here will be able to see how they work. You gotta go now, Gladiator. All right, see you later, man. I appreciate you stopping by and being so active in chat. I'll see you next time, my man. Yeah, I mean, that was their king, right? That was Garrus. 6k though. I guess 6k is 6k though. That is like, what? Quite a lot, I guess. Is this a new map? They haven't been adding in a ton of new maps. I assume they've been redoing a lot of maps. So the AI handles them better. This is like a pre-existing map, just changed a bit. Yeah, by the looks of it, I think the AI, they had to like go in and redo a lot of the maps because the AI just couldn't handle them. Yeah, I wish you could just add in, you could have like more siege equipment. And maybe you will be able to. Maybe when they fix sieges, like fully, they'll add in more siege equipment when the AI can use it. So apparently, like, there's a big problem right now with the AI. Like as soon as the AI puts down the ladder, that's when they really start to use the stuff. So let's see how they. Because right now it's just one ladder, and now the AI is gonna snap and then start using the siege equipment. They also start going like down the siege equipment as well. I think that's like a bit of a bug. Yeah, again, like it's not like as you can see, like siege towers are not perfect. But they do start as soon as them soldiers get off. They do start using all 3 ladders, you know, and start fighting their way up. Is there an enemy soldier here somewhere? So hard to see. Yeah, right now they're only using 2 ladders. Again, like I think the AI, like when the AI messes up, they like reset. So this guy's gonna come down, and then it's gonna like reset them using that ladder. Maybe not though. So yeah, like it's much better than it was, as you can see, but it's still not perfect. You know, they're still not really using that one ladder. I wonder if they will when that guy gets off of it. I think that guy's maybe glitched it. So when that one guy dies, I think they might start using it, but it doesn't look like he's gonna die. So yeah, I think that like one guy there's like kind of glitched it. And, like some of my soldiers are coming back down the ladders. So as you can see, it's better than it was, but it's not great. And then over on this side, ladders work now. And then over on this side, as you can see, we only have one ladder up right now. But yeah, we're just going up the ladders. And the ladders work great. Hey, how's it going, Queek? So, yeah. I mean, again, not perfect. It's not a 10 out of 10 yet. You know, there's still gaps and some maps do better than others. When the AI does get it right, it works really well. Again, they're kind of struggling now that I've come over. They have been doing very well on these ladders, you know? And it doesn't help that I'm also blocking them as well. My bad. So, yeah. Much better. And obviously at the gate as well. Yeah, they're kind of struggling now we game over. Then at the gatehouse. Let me through. So yeah, look at this as well. As soon as I get close to the AI, they like recognize me and turn around and start fighting me. Obviously now, because we're so close to them, it doesn't really work. Rat Gang represent. I was saying to F2B, Queek, when Lost Ark comes out, we should all get it. It's free to play, obviously. We should all have a bit of fun in the Discord with it. It's quite cool. It's like a top-down, like Path of Exiles MMO. Looks quite fun. And then obviously we now have keep battles as well, so all these soldiers retreating back then defend the keep. So I'll let this guy, oh, guys, so dead. Go on, you can do it. You can get back to the keep. And they, you can see, retreat to the keep, so they have 19 men. So let's see if that does also apply. So they got 19 men retreated. So we attack the keep and they have 19 men back, yeah. So it'd be cool if you could have like a, I mean, I guess it'd be kind of a bit broken, but maybe if you hit a certain threshold in your army, you could then retreat back to the keep. You know, oh my god, we got slaughtered. And maybe when you like drop below a certain number of men, there'll be a command available to retreat to the keep. You could be able to get more men out. Because imagine defending this with like 100 soldiers. There's no way. But then it'd be kind of stupid, right? Because then why would the AI ever not come back here? Yeah, it is Henry. So siege towers are now in 2 parts. So siege towers are okay. They're better than they were, but they're still not perfect. They still need work. So yeah, these are the new keep battles with the troops that have fallen back. And again, like from what I've noticed, only the crap units get retreated back. But imagine if you have an army of like, you have like 20 legionaries who make their way back to the keep. You know, there should be an ability to maybe a building or something that just gives you a decent keep defense. Like imagine holding like these stairs or something. You know, imagine holding these stairs with 20 legionaries. That could be like, I think you could definitely do some crazy stuff. What? No siege towers, just sieges? What do you mean? Oh, sorry, you said sieges, not siege towers. My bad. Yeah, so you have the initial siege and then you have the keep battle to kill the routing men. Which is, yeah, decent. Okay, well, that was a really fun stream. We're going to wrap things up now. And I really appreciate everybody who did watch it and hung out with us and chilled. I really appreciate the new members. We jumped again above 150, which is pretty crazy. So I really appreciate that. The couple of donations we got as well. Thank you guys so much for that. And overall, my final thoughts from playing for 3 hours on the new beta patch. That is really good. I very much like the new changes. It's a step in the right direction for sure. The ladders are really like working very good now. Still need some work, but definitely much better than they were originally. Siege towers much better, but need way more work. RAM didn't see a problem with that, so that's all good. Yeah, so sieges are much better. I wouldn't say they're fixed, but still very, definitely a large step in the right direction, which is, really good. So excited to see, future updates for sure. And hopefully we get the battle terrain system next. That'd be super dope. I'm not sure what we're going to do next week. I might just play more of 1.6, or maybe we'll test some mods for the Life of a Bandit campaign. I assume we're doing Life of a Bandit. It's going to be a much smaller campaign. But yeah, I don't know exactly what we're going to stream, because I'll probably start the campaign next weekend. So we'll have to see. I'll have to figure something out over the weekend. Also, we'll be streaming tomorrow. We'll be streaming some a sponsored stream, streaming some Warhammer Age of Sigmar, putting together some models, sponsored streams. So I'd really appreciate everybody who could turn up for that. Be amazing. And yeah, use code JackieFish if you want to buy some Sneak. If you want to check it out, buy the starter pack for £18. Super decent price. That helps support the channel if you use code JackieFish. And yeah, have a good rest of your day, guys. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow in the live stream. And obviously join the Discord if you haven't already, so then you get notified when the Discord, when we do go live on the Discord as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and fish out.